This map is a pain. Oh, God. Well, there have been a lot of painful maps so far. We'll see how we fare. Seems like a pretty short chapter so far, though, unless this is one huge dungeon.
世界最大の兵隊さんがいるんだよね。いきなり攻撃してこないよね。あれねえ、なんか大きな門が開いてくよ。歓迎してくれてるのかな。緊張してきたよ。上手に挨拶できるかな。
ようこそいらっしゃいました。グアラクーナ城塞の姿を確認したので、こちらへ通させていただきました。お初にお目にかかります。マーズテリア神殿聖炎宗所属階級第6位ナオ・ミクシュアナと申します。
自分フィアと言います。縁結びのうつつかみをやってます。よろしくっす。
うつつかみですか。
謝った方がいいかな。挨拶やり直した方がいいかな。
結論から先に述べましょう。城塞を放棄してください。いえ、マーズテリアはそれを欲していません。
違うの？
はい、それを我らが所有することなどありえない。確認させてください。フィア様に城塞を放棄する意思はありますか？
ないよ。そもそも城塞は私の能力だし、それを手放すなんて無理なの。それに私、行きたいところがあるんだ。そのためには城塞が必要だと思うから、放棄はできない。
行きたい場所、そこへ向かう理由を伺っても？
覚えてないよ。
こちら側には情報は漏らせないということでしょうか？それは真実でしょうか？
本当だよ。昔のことあんまり覚えてないの。
記憶がない。なるほど。だからこそ自分の性質を勘違いしているのですね。そしてその罪深さも自覚していない。
罪？
フィア様、このグアラクーナ城塞を放棄してください。それをあなたから切り離せば、あとはこちらが対処いたします。
そんなの無理だよ。だってこれは私の能力だって言ったでしょ。
そうですか。ならばあなたごと壊すしかないということですね。そうなります。逃亡されては面倒ですので。 ちが悪者みたいな言い方。すでに許可は得ております。戦略兵器グアラクーナ城塞はうつつかみが定めた規定により排除する。その実行を我らマーズテリアに一任すると、ピユシア教大司教クードバンス殿になります。勘違いなさらないでいただきたい。これは一柱の神が自身の利得のために定めたものではありません。遥か神よの時代、古神との戦いに打ち勝った世界の支配者たるうつつかみが意見を合わせ定めたもの。破ることなど叶わない絶対不変の規定です。神の信仰を原動力とした兵器の現存を許さず、簡潔に示せばこのような内容になります。本当に何も覚えていないのですね。フィア様、あなたは確かに縁結びの女神なのでしょう。ですが、その兵器はあなたの能力とは関係がない。
え？
その兵器とのつながりは、もともとの性質に関係していないのです。それは他者から植え付けられた後付けの力であり、それこそが罪となっている。あなたの能力は縁結びのみ。グアラクーナ城塞は滅するべき禁忌なのです。
何を言っているのかわからないよ。
ご納得いただけるまで何度でも説明いたしましょう。記憶がないとおっしゃる方に他者からの意見での証明は難しいと思われます。それが受け入れがたい真実ならばなおさらのことですが、それは精霊や神を兵器の内部に封印し強制的に力を取り出すといった構造になっていると調査結果が出ております。この情報が証拠となり得れば良いのですが、いかがでしょうか。どうやら心当たりがあるようですね。今まさにあなたが外へ出ている現状を鑑みれば封印は解けたのかもしれない。だが城塞をうつつかみが動かせるという事実には変化が見られない。これはまだフィア様とその禁忌の兵器にはつながりがあるということの示唆でしょう。はい。しかし先ほどフィア様は自身をうつつかみだとおっしゃりました。門を開き招き入れたのはそれを確認するためでしたが、手間が省けました。これは怨恨でもなく諸国の利益も関係ありません。ただそう決まっているのです。グアラクーナ城塞の評判やフィア様自身のお人柄も調査しました。あなたの性質が善であり、その行動や振る舞いが他者に幸福をもたらしたとしても、神が定めた規定に当てはめるとその存在自体が悪となる。世界の禁忌である神の力を原動力とした兵器は滅ぼします。神が支配するこの世界で神を食い物にしている道具の存在は許されない。 理不尽なのはそちらの方です。禁忌を犯していないにしても、その兵器は危険すぎる。その存在だけで人を狂わせ、多くの戦力を巻き込む戦闘を発生させてしまう。自覚がないとはこれほどまでに厄介なのね。それでは説明いたしましょうか。もし神の力を使用していない場合でも当てはまる戦略兵器としての危険度を。それは攻めることと守ることを同時に行える破格の能力があり、移動による疲労もなく休息も必要としない、戦場へと兵士を万全な状態で運べる城塞です。その凶悪なる本質は、野襲や奇襲といった危険性を限りなく排除できること。後方部隊は必要なく、補給も容易に行え、兵舎の問題も解決できます。移動中でありながら豊富な睡眠摂取を可能にし、大量の水や食料も蓄えられる。つまりそこにとどまるだけで周辺を威圧することができるということです。いざ戦闘となれば兵を使うことなく、ただ進むだけで戦場を荒らせる。あとは恐怖で逃げ出した敗残兵を部隊派遣で刈り取っていくのみの一方的で安全な戦争。他国の拠点を占領する必要すらない、それ単体で首都や国ごと滅ぼせる悪夢のような兵器ですよ。ご理解いただけたでしょうか。拠点ごと移動できるとはそれほどまでに危険なのです。神の力を使用しないまでも十分に脅威と呼べるでしょう。まあ神の力を使っているからこそこれほどまでに危険な存在となり得たのでしょうが、インフルース国王には私の方から話を通し確認しております。これをインフルースが所有していなくてよかった。もし国王が自国の戦力として数えていたならば、国ごと潰す選択もあり得たでしょう。そうなります。
どうあっても城塞を許してはくれないの。
そうなります。存在自体が禁忌となっていますので。
そっか、そうだよね。
フィア様はうつつかみです。うつつかみが定めた禁忌としての規定を知らぬはずがない。なぜ兵器と一体化したのかという経緯は確認できず、もしかするとあなたは被害者なのかもしれない。ですが今は兵器とつながっている事実だけを優先させていただきます。
私と城塞のつながりを断つ方法はないのかな。
現時点であなたを助けられる方法はありません。過去この地には同じような戦略兵器が多く存在していたそうです。だが世に現存しているものは一つもない。なぜかはもうお分かりでしょう。そうするしか道がないからです。フィウシア教に調査の協力を申し出たところ、過去に確認されていた兵器の全てが破壊によって事態を収めている。グアラクーナ城塞もその例に倣ってもらう。
ねえ、ミクシュアマさん。
はい、何でしょうか。縁結びのうつつかみフィア様。
城塞だけを壊せば、私がいなくなればみんなは助けてくれるの。
そうなります。私たちの役目は禁忌の排除のみ。城塞に住まう人々に関しては 罰する必要がない。
そっか、よかった。今城塞には多くの人が乗ってるんだ。住まいを構えている人がたくさんいるの。
もちろん退去の時間を設けさせていただきます。一時的な収容場所はこのモルツィオーネ城を使うと良いでしょう。当然荷運びも手伝います。
何から何まで世話になるね。ねえアバロ、そういうことだからさ、城塞に戻って。アバロ、
個人的に気に食わないからと反抗するのはいかがかと思いますが。
私。でも今度は世界が敵になるんだよ。神様が私のことを許さないんだよ。
なるほど、私の発言をそう利用するのですか。
でも他の神様は私の存在を認めてないんだよ。ダメだよアバロー。
一度警告はしましたよ。承知しました。この場にて抵抗するならば禁忌を存続させる一味として罰しますが、よろしいですか。城塞という存在で諸国や神々を威圧しているのはそちらだと申し上げたはずですが。無知は罪とは言いません。ですが真実を知ってからも世界の規定に抗う選択というのは愚かとしか言えない。あなたの名は何だったでしょうか。
アバロー。
そうだな。いささか結論を下すのは早すぎる。禁忌を覆す方法を探す時間をいただきたいものだ。そのためにならば私もこの剣を振るおう。
城塞はラウロソのために役立てるのですが、壊すなんてとんでもない。何よりも我が主に対する礼儀がなっていないですわ。神戸を垂れるほどの謝罪をさせて差し上げましょう。
俺様の移動工房を壊した返済分が弁償されるまでは持ってもらわねえと困るな。そういうわけだな。おとなしくここを通してくれるとありがたい。
移り住んだばかりだというのにすぐに亡くなってしまうのは
悲しいわね。それにアバロ隊長が示した道だもの。ついていかない選択肢はありえない。
城塞はイオたちの家、神様は家族。家族だから守ります。理屈とかじゃないんです。そうしたいから守るんです。どうして。
残念です。良識を持っていると判断できるあなた方ならば説得に応じてくれると信じていた。
でもね、アバロ、私はうつつかみの規定を破ってる。私は神様、失格なんだよ。それにもう助かる方法がないって、過去の歴史がそれを証明してるって。一緒に行きたいよ。アバロとみんなと一緒にこのまま旅をしていたい。よーし、頑張っちゃうよ。私が生きられる道をみんなと一緒に探すんだ。
いいでしょう。短領主アバロ、あなたを禁忌と共に沈めます。何ですかそれは。あなたは戦闘前だというのに不思議なやり取りを交わすのですね。だけど悪くはない。おかげで清々しい気持ちで戦えます。あなた方に心からの敬意を。城塞と共に死んでください。最初から全力で向かいます。各軍、敵は神が有する陣営です。数が少ないからと油断せず当たりなさい。
みんな、私の事情に巻き込んじゃって本当にごめんなさい。でもすごく嬉しかった。お願い、私が助かる方法を考える時間を作るためにみんなの力を貸して。
フィアが禁忌の存在だったとはな。
I didn't restock on my potions. Okay, this could go a little grim. I'm a huge softie for moments where all your allies that you've amassed over a campaign come together to fight with you. That was a good moment of it, probably ever since I've seen that situation in Terra Enigma. Right, I know I'll be able to come back here because they've got clear bonuses here. What are we fighting against? We're fighting against Dark Weakness, which is quite nice. We're fighting against Flurry 3, which is very not nice. They're going to be striking us likely with lots of Holy, so Fia would be good against that, surely. Okay, wrong person. There we go, yeah, Fia is negating all Holy damage. Yeah, they love to fight with Holy. Great. They're all flyers, so anti-air would do... Wait, is that Hammer Spirit? Is it a flying hammer? I suppose like a Gavel of Judgment. You should check every enemy's damage type. Well, as long as it doesn't say Void, we're okay. Holy seems fine enough. What about the flying goat heads? I thought that's meant to be... Has he got a double halo? Or like a Mobius halo? Judgment Spear for holy damage. Holy, nothing but holy going on. Notice how Jake said allies that fight for you and not with you. A true Jake fashion. Don't know what you're talking about. Angel Flag is yet more holy. But it seems like everybody here is weak to dark, and I didn't make all those dark weapons I wanted, did I? I think I made one of them. A lot of strength on these guys. I don't know if they have any deployment points or not. Okay, the point I wanted to make is every enemy only attacks with holy except for Mikshuana. That was a bit of a given from what we've seen here. Mikshuana herself has holy and... Wait, Mikshuana? There you are. Fire. Fire and holy. Ugh, if Pierce ever procs, that's deadly. Well, for once, she's not drowning in hit points at only 272. It's only twice as much as the most I have on me. Ugh. Resistance is high, con is high, intelligence is very high, strength is high. Got quite the fight in our hands, especially since Fia can't really do non-holy, but if Fia can tank, then we can deploy... Who does the good dark? Tell me I got the dark stuff out for you. Kinda want to go back to the fort and make some better stuff. For example, yeah, you've got Jet Black Katana, which is not upgraded, but almost certainly necessary here. If I can take the goddess's head with that, that'll be good. Did I make a dark cleaver for you? Of course I didn't. Come to think of it, who actually does have dark on their side? Not a lot. Can't think of many dark weapons I actually got around to making, so I might be relying on Rosaline, Kisnir, and Fia, and I suppose Rosaline's summons as well. Alright, well, let's get stuck in, shall we? More killing power is more. Ah, that's right, Mikiyu can use... No, definitely not Stone Tomb. Icicle Study for some Void magic. Can we do like Void? Before you get stuck in there, Mikiyu, I have something of an idea. Diet, how do you feel about this? He feels very weak to holy. However... I thought he might be able to get his swift skill in there for an extra... so I'd be able to deploy Fia's little scrubs, but I could do that if Fia goes here. And then we start deploying them as such. Do they have holy weakness? That's a no. That's also a no. That is very much also a no. What about Shrub Boy? Okay. Plenty of Tomodachi for you to Mamoru here, I'm sure. Let's try and cleave a path, shall we? Trying to think of a way to reach over to there in one shot, but I'm not sure it can be done. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so I'll put in Ran. God knows what's behind here, but the more we figure out about the map, the probably better. Yeah, just seize control while we can. God, I love Interdimensional so much. Just gives me such good memories of Milan. Alright, bring it on. Right, not unexpected, here they come, but holy damage isn't much for Ran to worry about. The fact that she can't counter anything physical is more of a concern. Well, when she gets her chance, she'll take it. Get the hell out of here. Right, so I'm certain it's standing there. They're all coming down. Ooh, they're just a little out of range for my attacks. I want in here. I think I'll send in Pretty Boy over here. Oh, bollocks. Deployment flags. Deployment flags. Oh, Christ, they're up there as well. Deployment flags, I believe, deploy enemies more frequently than regular deployment gates. But now that I think about it, I feel like, oh my god, there's a ton of them. Good thing we've got 60 turns, but holy smokes. I have a feeling that getting over to here and popping that is a priority down here. Diet, can you make a move? No. 1, 2... So either I shoot this thing down fast. It is flying. Diet's anti-air could make a decent dent in it. What do you think, Diet? Give it a shot at least. Yeah. Can we do better? We can do better. We can do a lot better, actually. Skill. Activate your true axis shot. Get rid of... I like Technomancer. Get rid of Snipe. Get... No, it's expensive. Okay, there we go. Bye-bye being a Technomancer. Oh, how long have you had focus there? It's okay, true axis shot has a bonus to it. Fire does extra damage to you, which I have managed to overlook. True axis shot is void, more likely to hit and still does more damage, so Diet, destroy it. Why do I feel like that should have done more damage? Well, whether it should have or shouldn't have, it didn't. This thing is weak to earth, so I can also crack bullet it. Crack bullet would finish it off, would be a bit of overkill. And while there is no kill like overkill, what are my alternatives? I don't have the range on you with dancing puppet, so what if I destroy you like so? Its counterattack will be horrifically deadly, but it won't kill you, so I guess it wouldn't be deadly at all. Also, we're going to strike it for 41, so that's a one-hit kill. Void Rain is cheaper, but it uses the other one's magic as well, so bring it down. Brilliant. The more of these we seal, and faster, the better. The much better. I hate to use Ran to move over and take that. But my only other option is using Love Puppet, and Love Puppet could Dark Wave you with impunity. They have a... they're strong against Thunder. Ran won't see much love here. There we go. Assuming there aren't more deployment points down here, that should secure the south, but we can't be sure of that. I'm probably going to send these 3 over here just to secure the east, and it's up to these 6 to push north and secure these 2. Man. My good game senses are tingling at the thought of running this map. Let's get stuck in. I don't know if they're going to come closer. They're going to have to come closer if they want to smack Love Puppet. Because fortunately for me, their range is only 2 on light sphering. So, get your freebie shot in there, Love Puppet. Oh, damn. If you hadn't moved there, I could have made that shot using your Void Shower first. But I didn't, and I won't, so I can't get in there. Fairly miserable damage, but it's still damage. Especially when you can follow it up with some cracked bullets. What's that going to be striking for? Plenty. Get stuck in. Now a little bit of tickle damage should take you down. A little low on people that can tickle at this point, though. Don't you have a 1, 2, 3, 4 range bow that could finish the fight for you? Because light blasting is going to get us nowhere here. I was sure I had a range 4 bow. I was wrong. 3 is as good as we have. Well, that's a load of crumbs. Ah, volley. No, volley is just weapon range. I need snipe. And you don't know snipe. But do any of your weapons have snipe? There we go, mechanical bow. Good old Fia, she can still land the shot. Duh. That was a waste. Fia should have shot this one. Her anti-air ability might have just annihilated the whole damn thing. Oh well, we've made our bed. Let's sleep in it. Again, the fact that this thing only has range 3 is rather nice, but it can go 1, 2, 3 and wholly tackle Rosaline. Unless somebody wants to move in and be Rosaline's shield. But my options are almost non-existent. Abaro can go 1, 2, 3. That's not good enough. 1, 2, 3. It's almost certainly going to tackle Rosaline and murder her because she does not like being physically touched. Especially not by Holy. Yeah, I don't like undoing moves unless they were done by accident, Isaac. Feels too cheap. Alright, Rosaline's going to move over here. She should be safe-ish. Avaro doesn't care about holy damage so much. He cares about magic, but that should be alright. And the Siege Hammer... No, the Axis Earth Hammer is stronger. These aren't constructs, are they? They look constructy, but no, they're angels. Alright, Earth Axis Hammer out. Ah, they resist Earth, never mind. Siege Hammer it is. Wait, do they resist physical? No, good. Get in there, Avaro. You are cover if nothing else. Alright, that was a pretty damn solid second turn, unless we have new spawns here immediately. Not unexpected. Yes, screw monster capture. Way too much grind there. Unfortunately for me, they didn't clear this way. These three aren't great for taking on one of these, but if Pretty Boy takes front and center, you can snipe. What about you? You have range 3 on your blast, don't you? You have something other than Void Rain, right? Right? I'm sure you had another attack. Anyway, 1, 2, 3. We're safe as long as we're 3 away from you. Ah, but it can go physically 1, 2. Ah, but if Pretty Boy goes here and Ran goes here, that'll keep you safe. And it's your jobs to be disposable like this. I didn't deploy Key Snare. One person I said I wanted to be deploying here is Key Snare, and I didn't do it. It's a little late to want to pull back Pretty Boy. But otherwise, Key Snare will never have the time to get deployed here. Right. With that in mind, sorry Pretty Boy, but you're out of here. Key Snare, you're up. Key Snare has no holy resist. Would I like to get rid of her Knight Medal in exchange for that? I would not. I want you to go a little further as well, but I want you blasted away. Ah, there's no way I'm going to be able to get up here in time, so we might as well advance forward with Diet. But that'll be done easier if this thing's knocked out. So I won't be able to move... Wait, why is Key Snare poisoned? I guess it's that Drain 1 that she has on her Black Katana there. Okay, how do I knock you out then? Fia can actually blast you down with a mechanical bow rather nicely. But I can't help but feel she would do a little better if she were to use her intelligence here. Its resistance and constitution are both quite low. So if you were to use, say, Moncap... Oh, you have Moncap there. Ah, it's range 2, okay. Don't I have Flurry or Volley for this? Volley is the same rapid range, gives 3 extra strength. Not something I've been using, but now might be the time. Oh, not if it loses an attack. Alright, never mind then. Keep your Mon cap on. And shoot that thing down. Anti-air, anti-air flurry. Yet more anti-air. Man, she does such a good job at blasting them out of the sky. If Abro can clean the way forward, then that's still not good enough because Diet won't have the space to go forward enough. But Diet can still go forward too with this. And I want Diet moved out of the way so that Kisner can go the full 3 for her turn. Yep. And that'll work well if you can siege hammer this thing out of existence, which you can. Go, Abaro. Nice shielding. Did my eyes deceive me? Did he take more damage from the shielding than not? Oh, I must have missed the whole drain thing there. I have very, very few potions for this, considering. I'm going to use what I've got, though. Think of it like Eastern Poland. We must invest. Diet hates Holy. Why the heck did I bring Diet here? He really hates Holy. Holy crap. Right, I have a solution for this. It's called Stop Hating Holy So Much. There should be a Holy Resist necklace somewhere in my inventory. One would hope. Angel necklace, there we go. He still doesn't love Holy, but between that and Iron Wall he should be able to survive. Nothing attacks at range 4. Yeah, that's a pretty good reason. Karin, you're going to go here and eat the drain for everybody else. Actually, it's there so you can crack bullet next turn if it comes to that. Now, how about this? Again, my shock waving does something, but just not enough. I'm wondering if I should bring the love puppet over here for a flank. Yeah, that way the love puppets can work together. It's probably going to have to move to get in here, but it didn't move last time, did it? Didn't move at all. And it could go 1, 2, 3. Right, well, over you come here, love puppet. Other love puppet. Well, let's let Ran do her thing first. There we go. Poor luck on these things. Their resistance didn't count for all that. You think you could follow it up? No, because you'd need to move there, wouldn't you? And I am certainly not risking that. However, if they tried to hit you, you could hit back and probably kill the thing. Even if they come in for 32 hit on you. Oh no, they would take you out in one shot with that. Much as I love the patented one shot. Alright, so you're just going to pause for a bit. You, on the other hand, need to advance forward. We'll take that. Yeah, put up that iron wall. With his good defense, iron wall, and the angel accessory, you should be able to handle attacks. And that's a good indicator that he can. They're pouring it on a bit thick here, though. Ah, I need to give you your physical, punchy earth attack. Angels are one of my favorite enemies to have in video games. Oh, look at what they just freed up. I would be a fool not to take advantage of this. I'm known for being a little bit foolish at times, but for now, who's gonna lay the kill? You've already used a fair bit of SP. Dancing Muppet. You can wipe that thing out in one shot, and you won't miss, unless these guys have some kind of hidden ability to dodge, but they don't. Dancing Puppet, wipe it out. Lovely. Not lovely. That was such a bad level up. Well, could have been slightly worse. Right, you're going in there and taking full control and staying adjacent for the adjacent abilities. And The ghosts suck, says Interest. Well, for this map, I can't help but feel they'll be rather useful. Rosaline is in a very dangerous position here if she gets attacked. Hades' Blast will hit twice for enormous damage, though. Enough to almost wipe this thing out. Can we do anything with Rosaline to make her even more magically powerful? She's already got the Sage Medal. But how close are you to wiping this thing out in the patented one-shot? Your Hades' Blast is going to do almost 60 twice. How much is that, actually? That's, I don't know why counting is so hard for me right now. It's 60 minus 3, which is 57. If I were so cheeky as to give you a couple bits of stimulation, then we could say good fight and good night.
行きなさい。まだよ。これが成長？
I don't know what the cutoffs for third attacks are when it comes to agility. Could have been a waste. Then again, could have not. Unsurprisingly, they are coming a little closer, but I need to close that distance. So I'm sorry, Avaro, you've got to go in there. Yeah, and I'm even more sorry my goddess is going to have to sit in Drain Town for a little while. What a horribly placed bit of drain that is. That was a mistake. Kisnir needs to close the distance. Kisnir. Don't know how I keep forgetting about you. Get stuck in there. Kisnir's fine on resistance and all that. 1, 2, 3. No good way to get Fia that close, so I'll just do what I can with her. You now, Diet. There are a lot of them, sire. Weak to fire, weak to thunder, weak to holy. Weak to fire, you say? With my searing flurry axis bow? Ah, damn, why does the fancy one have to have void? Wait, weakness? No, they're strong against fire. Okay, all the more reason to have void. Bring it down. Hey Jake, I've been binging on your YouTube videos. Nice to finally catch one of your streams, so welcome, Zargay. Although, this is probably not everyone's cup of tea. I can imagine people watching the State of Decay 2 videos, they come to the stream and this is what they find. But this is a great strategy game, part of a great strategy game series, despite how it looks. There we go. See, this is why we bring Diet. One-shotting an angel, ripping its wings clean off. As for you, Karin, any time that I'm not using your cracked bullets is a complete waste. But of the options here, I need to press forward, so I'm going to go for you. Lego is here for the 3 S's: smut, strategy, and suffering. How quaint. Okay, control-wise, we're doing pretty good. Hell, I've ended maps with less than 25% control. And I've got a lot of characters in good positions. I just hope that they don't tend to pop out too many more. Go Avaro. Avaro's almost out of MP. I'm gonna have to bring him back up after Diet drank all of it. Oh yeah, Kingdom Come Deliverance is great fun. I'm kind of sad it's over already. I actually thought there'd be more to the game by now. Didn't think it would end so soon, but that's me not doing enough side content, I'm sure. Alright, oh, Diet was just asking for this. Give him hell. Shh. He's not looking so happy anymore, but he's still got his smokes. Right. Oh, you bloody angels. Gobbling up all the healing feathers. Right, you're in a bad spot there. I'm tempted to breathe on you, but I'm even more tempted to shoot that thing down with Fia. And it's hard to say no to that. She doesn't even need to snipe. She could volley, but snipe gets us the extra turns, so bring it down. Anti-air, good crit chance. And oh wow. No kill like overkill. Shouldn't even have a full third of her turns there. Right, that brings that down, which means I can focus fire on you. That is not the best deal for Diet. At all. Keysneer, can you show him how it's done? Keysneer, who's already taken damage despite doing nothing so far, is going to ravage this thing. This is good progress, I like it. You could have not cock-blocked the Lord at the end if you wanted more case CD. Well, we'd had the ending, you know? We'd had the credits roll, so I was in that mood of, okay, it's over now. And then it just refused to end. Oh, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. That's a tough one. If Ran could secure that, there's a temptation to pull her back. However, I could redeploy Ran when Fia is up here, and then send her out this way to catch up with the love puppets. Well, this is a love puppet. What's this meant to be? Dancing puppet. I'm just going to call them the love puppets. They can fly and are interdimensional. I think 1, 2... well, no, it's only 1, 2 to get in here. Your movement, however, is 3. You could go 1, 2, 3, and then this one could go 1, 2, 3. So my best bet is to move you two over here. God, I love interdimensional so much. Look at them go! These crappy units are so good. Alright, Avaro is absolutely knackered already, so let's stimulate him with a wee bit of an ether. And he is securing that point. Diet is really, really hurting. Free snipe, you say? Ah. If he still has his turn going, then Diet should be using True Axis Shot. This won't block Fia. Fia can still go 1, 2, 3. This group attack that he's got with Avaro is paying off already. What about you, Karen? You don't have much of a necessary move going right now, so I'm just going to retreat you. My interdimensional lady here. Light Blast is range 3. I was wondering why something was chugging. Thank you, G-Force, for downloading stuff. Way too many programs these days can just run things without your permission. I don't like having you here. You are going to get blasted to death. To shreds, even. But if you're here, there's a small chance they'll be able to get you. If you're here, you're not going to be particularly useful. So, I'm going to move you here. And Avaro... no, I'm just going to assume they're not going to go 1, 2, 3 and then 1, 2, 3. Okay, they've only got move 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. You'll be fine, basically. Avaro's still taking this point. It has to be blocked. And sadly, that's the end of everything. Damn, I thought Fia hadn't gone yet, but no, she shot the flying hammer over here. Another turn, another 10% control. I still feel for Diet, but he cannot be attacked this turn, unless you know Light Blast, which you don't. Ah, not unexpected, but that's okay. Avaro is at his happiest when he's fighting physical. Trial Angels. Powerful bunch. Okay, they've got a double deployment point over here. God knows what they have in here. And the map is starting to fill up with goat heads, who have a staggering 200 hit points. A hefty dark weakness, though. And there's access everywhere, so it's not like I can just beeline for the boss and call it there like we did in that lava level. Right, as I said before, though, you're going to capture this Ran. You're going to retreat. I really need Fia moved up closer to battle. If Fia is here, then who's going to do anything else? This area isn't clean. How should where? Strong against fire. What about the goat heads? Are they strong against fire? Yeah, of course. Diet will be running out of usefulness once those hammers are dealt with. And they by and large are. Well, might as well take out the last one. But getting Diet no longer deployed might be a little tough. I could pull him back here, and in a couple of turns he'd be gone, but replacing somebody else to come racing up? Not such an easy one. And besides that, who would even race up? The same was said for Mikiyu, but her lack of range is abysmal. She doesn't have holy resistance. Hello, Lish has holy resistance. I've been ignoring Lish this whole time. Her mithril shields do void damage, not a lot of it, but she herself is very difficult to hurt. She's also a bit slow, but I could do with someone taking the eastern flank. God, there's a lot of areas to secure here. Lish would be a nice addition though. Right, here's my thought. Fia and her friends take this. Avaro, Kisnir, and Rosaline take this side. Lish and the love puppets take this side. Put a sock in it, Lish. Of course, that still means I have to take this point right now. Oh wow, Hades' Blast is something else. You are at risk of being light blasted where you stand right now, though. Well, it's not so much of a risk as you will be light blasted. Bit of a waste to move you away just for that, though. You could... No. This one's the one that knows the... Right, I see, right. The sword bearers are physical. The staff bearers are magical. The staff bearers have... Oh, wait, well, how do they have more constitution? Doesn't matter. Avaro and Kisnir both have a turn. They'll wreck that thing before they can put a threat to Rosaline. Rosaline, bring it down. It's good and all, but I need more damage than that. Love puppets. Oh Christ, that's a counter and a half. That's going to destroy you before we destroy it. What can you do? You can actually Void Rain from here, which will soften it enough for the other love puppets to kill it before it counterattacks and kills her. Okay. Sometimes you just don't need to worry. How did I get such lucky puppets? I thought about giving Rosaline the resistance bracelet, but I gave it to Diet. I'm not sure if I have a second one, and even if I did, I wouldn't want to hand it over and ruin her ability to really do some damage. Okay, opportunity for full control. I see it, I take it. Just like you. I see your life, I take your life. I think Kisnir should do it first, though. I mean, Kisnir would actually secure the kill. Avaro would only soften her up. Unless Avaro's holding out on me. Avaro's going to do 35 twice, which is just shy. However, if I were to, say, dope Avaro a little bit, maybe rub a bit of strength salve all over him, he's going to turn that angel into angel stew. No, he won't. I'm not able to count here. At all. No, because he's not even doing 30 with that, is he? I don't have anything stronger that isn't going to get resisted because you resist. No, you're weak to earth. Oh, what a blessing. What an utter blessing. Earth Axis Hammer. As I said, turn that angel into angel stew. I miscalculated. She's gonna have 2 hit points. Damn it. I needed this one there to die. Deity, it's time for you to cover up for my mistake. Thank you kindly. Right, now that frees Kisnir up for the big kill. This is gonna hurt you a lot more than it hurts me. Splendid. Okay, pierce through this area. Although I said Fia would be taking this one, I wanted to protect Rosaline. She was way too fragile for that. I have a deployment. Am I going to use that deployment? It depends. Mr. Muscle fights with fire. Mr. Muscle could uppercut that, but these guys are weak to ice and earth, which regrettably indicates a usefulness for Pretty Boy. I don't mind saying that Soil Boy could be useful. Can I deploy Ran? No, Ran withdrew. Soil Boy wouldn't be able to get very far. 2, 3. Alright, move on in regardless. Is anybody in grave danger? Actually, Kisnir is in massive danger. Let's try our best to keep her somewhat alive. Diet is hurting, but I'm in 2 minds about even keeping Diet on the map right now. I really would quite like to undeploy him. Oh. Oh dearie me. Oh dearie me. Bye bye, Kisnir. Yikes. Some powerful stuff. Can you get out of here? Not anytime soon. Right. Cracked bullets do something, but they do something back. Do you have magic resist? No, just soul shield. And prevail, for what it's worth. Oh no, you do have magic resist. Okay, no need to worry about this too much. The map is filling up with these demon angels. Kisnir's too good to let her lie down right now. I'm gonna give her a kick to wake her up by pouring blood all over her and tell her that she must continue to serve me. From where though? Actually, might not be... you're already done. If I deploy her here, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, it's gonna be ages before she actually gets up into the meat of things. I'll have her do what she can to catch up. The damage she does is too good to pass up, but the damage she takes is also terrifying because of her crummy resistance. Which would make her great to fight alongside Lish, so Lish can take the pain for us. Again, Rosaline's the big, under big threat. Light Sphere only has range 2 though, 1, 2. So if you're here, you'll be relatively safe. Avaro, protect Rosaline. And drink something to help you with that. I'm really, really low on potions. Right, my goddess. My goddess is going to stand here. Don't make these noises at me, Fia. She should be able to hold off anything that they throw at us easily, because it's just holy and more holy. And she negates holy. So as long as she stands here, I can't imagine any harm coming to her. She shouldn't even need another deployment out. Karine is a bit different, but Karine, if Prevail ticks for you, you're going to be a murderous son of a gun. I could even coax Prevail early. That seems a little dangerous, though. How in the world is Stone Bullet? Alright, no, it's doing less, not more. I just can't count still. We eat fewer attacks on the way back, though. But this should be fine, because you have magic resist. And this will push you into Prevail Zone. Oh, they have magic resist as well. And they have 17 luck. This could be goodbye, Karine. Whoa. Okay, Karine is getting butchered out there. And he's likely not the only one. How are we going to handle this? I don't want to make use of this flank, so if I move 1, 2, 3... No, I don't want to surrender this central area. And the range on you, your attacks are 3. The other love puppet's too far away. I need these two to join up. That'll do for now. Yeah, they're not going to get close enough for attacks to come in anyway. Yeah, Karine, I feel for you. You might die horribly here. What I should do is maximize your Prevail. Prevail works under 50% hit points. So if I were to get you to just under 60, would be okay. So if I give you a small potion, that's you just a hair under it. Good enough. Alright, so now... I still think this is going to kill you if they land the hits though, but if you defend you're going to do nothing back. So give it your all, Karen. Or get taken out in a single critical hit. Okay, well that's not good. What a waste of a potion. And Karen, I suppose. Well, Avaro, it's down to you and Rosalina to hold the left side, and it's down to Fia alone to hold this. You're not going to aggro Fia, because you can't hurt her. But you're weak to ice and earth. Well, we've just freed up a spot for Pretty Boy. And Pretty Boy has... twice the resistance of Soil Boy. Get in there and kill that thing. To hell with the damage you take in response. Please stop being so bad, Ruin. You're a disgrace. Now once again the goat buggers, if I can select them, still only fight with Holy, nothing but Holy. If I can just finish you off, that should stop you coming over and jeopardizing the love puppets. And the more I think about it, the more twisted a name that is, but still, you gotta go. Anti-air flurry crit could deal with that, but... weak to earth, ice, and dark. I have an ice bow. What am I doing? Frozen wing bow. You've been on my side for a long time. Ring it down. I was hoping for a flurry or a crit there, but that'll have to do. Fia. Diet, I need you out of here. You're too banged up. That said, Diet would have been good to have with Avaro for their joint void attack, but Shikatanai. Hades blast that thing out of existence before it can do anything. That'll give Avaro free movement to get closer to this. 1, 2, 3, and then he can 1, 2 and take it next turn, provided nothing spawns or joins in the room. Alternatively, if Avaro thinks he can kill it... Oh, Avaro's already had his turn? Or why won't you move, Avaro? Oh! Didn't notice, but this is sky. This is air, requires flight. You don't have flight. Well then, I didn't notice it because these two can just interdimensional over it anyway. That means Lish has to take the long way around. Maybe we should just ignore these ones then, if that's the case, and take it up the center. That's more killing power concentrated for us, and there's not a spawn point for us to take here yet, anyway. Alright, that's decided well enough. 1, 2, 3 is your range, so I'm going to move you down to here. I can't afford to kill Dancing Puppet by having you too close there, so you just stay there. And Avaro can move all the way once Rosalina deletes this. I'd be surprised if Rance himself doesn't have a Rance emblem style game. Alright, got my bases covered quite well. I fully expect Pretty Boy to die, and that is okay. These guys are born to die. Remember these goat buggers in that cutscene? Would have put a whole different tone on it. Oh, jeez, they're getting close for you. And go figure, look who's there. That means I can't leave the room or else I'm going to lose control of it. Well, Avaro goes on regardless. This is a problem. I might actually want Kisner to provide backup there just to get some killing power, but she would die so quickly herself. Well, Leash can run straight into you and murder you, and then Leash will be holding this for a little bit. Yeah, that should keep the ghosties safe enough to do their own attacks, provided they have a bit of range on them. Oh, nice counter. Nice counter, Lish. Grinding an angel down for its very essence. She is hardcore. Again, these things don't have the range, so if I move Rosaline over here, she'll be able to murder that thing. And as for you two, what about Dancing Puppet? You can go over there and physically mash the thing, but you would get physically oh no, jeez, no. Again, panning is the same button for confirm action, so that keeps catching me unawares. Void Shower, bring it down. A lucky crit wouldn't go amiss. Ah, you have no crit chance. Never mind then. I like this duo. If I warp over there, I take out the hammer, but to what end? I wouldn't be able to do anything with that advantage. And this angel here, 1, 2, 3, murders you. With Holy that really is going to murder you. However, you don't know magic, do you? You don't, meaning if you went here... that thing certainly knows magic though, knows Light Sphere. Range 2, that would put you right in the firing range. Hate to say it, Dancing Puppet, but you're going to have to wait there. Diet, I think it's time for you to go. But actually at this point, I'm not really sure where to. Maybe I can let him rest and redeploy him once I grab that. If I grab that. There's a lot to fight through to get there. But for right now, Old Man needs a break. I could deploy... no, if I deploy Eeyore would die to magic. Hates Holy, lack of resistance. You don't mind Holy so much. You have decent enough resistance. But just very, very, very low ability to deal any damage because of your sucky range. Oh, I had a thought actually. If I destroy you with Fia, you can move in here, provide some backup. Yeah, that's not the worst idea I've ever had. Frozen Wing Bow is not going to do it, but Monster Cap would bring you down. Anti-air flurry, away you go. Dread to think what exactly that thing we took off of it was. Right, good enough. I'd like to deploy more. You're not weak to fire. You're not weak to... Oh, yeah, you're not weak to fire. I could summon and send Fireboy or Ran over here. Oh, Ran, that's a thought. She's good to go. Ah, they both resist thunder. Doubly so. Could still send Ran. Ran's got some good movement, but so do you. And Ran could make a push for this, but whether she would survive or not, I don't know. I don't want to throw her life away. Oh, she's got lower resistance than I thought. That's not Ran. That's Ran. That's still lower resistance than I thought. Oh, she wouldn't like that. And no holy resist either. Such a shame that my own angel can't fly. You know, a certain dragon would be very useful here with her transfer skill. While too bloody bad, I said she'd eat the bench and she will continue to chomp on it. Holy Resist Bracelet would be all well and good, but I can't equip the Yuikis with them. Damn, that's a whole lot of flurry going on there. Enough to want some McDonald's. Okay, Lish, this is where you shine. You're gonna laugh at the idea of these people trying to hurt you. And the more they hit you, the more you can even try and counter. Big problem with Lish is that low damage output. If only I'd gotten her some better equipment. Oh god, the big guys are in, aren't they? Is this some kind of joke? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 1,200 hit points of goatee sponge up there. Ugh. Okay, well let's just hope they don't aggro on Avro. He's going in. Yeah, you know what? Fia could walk through all that with no consequence. None of them could attack her. Right. You there. Blow that thing away. It cannot counterattack. I was oddly hoping you would kill it. But that means in 2 turns Avro can move in and take the point. Okay, you. Unfortunately for me, you have range 3 on your Light Blast. So I can't attack you with impunity. In fact, I would die. This puts me at a precarious situation regarding my love puppets. I might actually have to pull them back because their life is at risk. Well, their undead lives are at risk. You would almost certainly shoot them dead next turn, and fleeing does not appeal very much. Even though I do some killer damage, your counter strike would almost kill. That said, almost killing isn't killing. If Love Puppet could get it done somehow. No, I just don't have the damage output to kill these things, do I? Or do I? No, even if all those void rains connected, it wouldn't be enough. I know better than to throw away the lives of my allies. So it'll be okay. Still a little worried about having only you two get stuck in here, but I might have the puppets redeploy off of you when you get up here. Not to mention, I got Kisnir on the rear for some added killing power. I think it's going to be between Lish and Fia to hold the center just to stop these guys pouring down. Because if they take my home, that's game over, man. Lish, you just want to get stuck in? You can't reasonably be damaged. Yeah, go for it. I don't know what still game is, Zatumi, so no. I don't make a habit of watching TV anyway. Right, can I Moncap you away? Moncap would do, what's that, 12? Frozen Wing Bow does 9, but hits another time, so let's try and shoot this thing down.
Yep.
giant flying goats are the bigger problem for me, I think. If I'd thought about that weakening, the love puppet could have eliminated you, but this thing would have still probably shot you to death. And you would have had to teleport over for a physical, so... No thank you, Dio. I hope there's a deployment point. Oh no, there's this deployment point. We get that, we can redeploy Diet, and we can bring in the cats as well. Let's hope we can make it that far. And Lish is like the Cao Ren of this game. Oh yeah. Abaro can't take two flurries here. Ow. 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 Yeah, I was expecting to kill that thing, so I didn't even think about healing up Abaro. My mistake. Wish defending against max siege risk zombie hordes was easier than this. Oh, now that's a level up for the ages. 6 points, including the 2 that matter for someone like Lish. Wait, there was a passageway through here? Oh man, I wish I'd opened my eyes occasionally. It's just that if I did that, I'd see the ugly, ugly world. Take my penultimate large potion, and actually if you get stuck in and kill that thing, that gives you the ability to come next to each other. Yeah, that's kind of good, and then they can sneak out over here. That's very good. Abaro, make it so. You'll get this thing out in one shot anyway. I just didn't even see the option to move over there. I'm certain it was there, but the old grey matter didn't fire up. Wait, you can't interdimensional over that? Oh, well, it doesn't matter too much because you could still go that close. And Kisnir, you are slow. Surprisingly enough, Lish is a great counter to the goat heads. She can't hurt them that fast, but she can certainly still hurt. Right, these beings do not like the ice, so I might as well keep shooting. 15, 16. It's actually better to use monster capture, and monster capture is free. And my goddess is unbelievable. Reminds me of Help, capturing angels like this. Now that was a good read. Now you might say, why not just leave Fia and not Lish here, given that Fia can kill them all without any retribution. It's to stop them pouring down here, gaining full control, and then going and taking my south. I gotta block that, and that's exactly what Lish is there to tank the blows for. Monster Cap doesn't have the range to be dealing with you, but I'm still gonna keep you here. I could shoot you instead, but I'd rather not. Let's take out Goatface instead. God, that's tickle damage. Right, you lot. Abaro, 1, 2, 3, 4 anyway, so how about... That's risky for you to go there because if there's something here that minces you... take the risks, Rosaline. People have got to earn their keep around here somehow. Abaro needs to build this pretty monument. It's for the faith, you see. She has a special burst of light, but Well, you know, it would still hurt these things a little bit, but probably better for you just to wait this one out. If things get really rough, I can deploy Rand here for a bit of healing. She could even do a little bit of damage, I just don't want her getting messed up by all the magic casters. Somebody earlier was saying that the main angel baddie that we're facing here is their idea of the best angel in the Ushuli games. And I'm thinking, really? Even if we count Melodiana? And that other really precocious angel whose name I've forgotten? I was rather fond of Melodiana. There we go. It's a bit grim, but at least this choke point is holding. Now we need to break on through and secure that. With only 3 of us. I've been doing this for ages now, I'm going to save up while I'm here. Yeah, better for you to get in. Ugh, I don't like it. I don't like it much at all. However...
困っているなら助言してあげてもいいのよ。
In chess, the pawns go first. And in this case, it's my puppets. Get over there. And now get over there. Love puppet's going to die. Dancing puppet will be okay because they can retreat. And now someone needs to hold this. Someone needs to hold this hard. In fact, I can do more than hold, I can secure that point. And then we just need to clean up. That's a big cleanup operation. But it's a tantalizing one. Right, who's moving where first? Diet might get a double action, so he's a good one to put out first. Ore-sama, this freaking guy. Cracks me up every time, though. Mikiyu has pretty good resistance, so it makes a lot of sense to put her right here, and it makes her immediately useful for obliterating these guys. You've still got your angel necklace on. I wouldn't mind you also wearing an angel necklace. What the hell have you got a demon necklace on for? Take that off. You look ridiculous. Where's my sage medal? Okay. Why are you wearing a sage medal? Was I that desperate to get... Oh, I think I used your explosion attack. Right, well that makes a bit of sense. You could be doing a lot more if you were wearing a warrior medal, or... Have I got anything else that vastly increases attack? Yeah, there we go, the Ares ring. That looks a lot better on you, and now you can be equipped with the... Not the stone tomb, god no, icicle study. That way I can do void damage at my highest int. So I don't think these people care much about thunder or fire. I mean, you don't resist fire, and you like fire, and yeah. You can't equip people after they've used their turn, so it's a good thing I'm on top of this right now. Had to eventually, right? Sage medal, get it. Resistance up to a staggering 35. You don't care about holy damage, and for once, Mikiyu takes the point. I don't need to have somebody holding on to this right now, because nobody should be moving on and taking it. Well, I suppose you could. Somebody better hold it. Somebody won't instantly die. I'm a little short on those right now, though. Especially because Eeyore will die to holy. Ah well, what can you do? I just have to hope that they don't go and take that point out from under me. Kisnir, you're being way too slow. Hurry up here. Actually, Kisnir's going to take way too long to come along. I never should have redeployed her. Didn't consider that. I didn't consider we'd take this that easily. Right, Fia, continue to bring down Goat Boy, whilst the rest can do the work from behind. Not even using the dragon as a blocker. I said we are not using the dragon. I don't know how that can still be unclear to you. Don't like moving Lish off of there, but I don't think they're going to advance here when Lish is still alive. And look at that. Small increases in stats can be really good in the damage. I think the bigger it goes, the less important it is, but still. Good luck with Chapter 7. Fortunately, Interest, one thing that I have blessed myself with is damn good luck. I wonder if you can counter a flurry. I haven't noticed anything of the sort. Right, this wasn't unexpected, but fortunately she already had Bouncing Snowman equipped. I didn't think to give it to her, so I'm glad she had it. Oh, I didn't see that. And now that I look at it closer, there's another one there. Damn. Well, that's unfortunate. Almost as unfortunate as their magic resist. And your turn is still to come. Oh my goodness, they're getting a lot of turns in. We've seen Kotori's second and third form here. She's grown into an adult and can become a dragon. Oh, well, I knew you were... Oh my god, what... I think they know Lish's attack. Yeah, damn it. Right, Avaro, you need to get stuck in here. Good thing you were clear of the blast. That was deadly stuff. Right, whose life, whose miserable existence do we end here? I'm thinking the mage. The mage goes down. Is that going to kill the mage? Anti-air, flurry or crit should secure the kill. Where's that flurry? Oh, not a single one. Muckle unfortunate, but what can do? What can you do? Lish gets stuck in. Gotta hand it to her. Lish has been down there, virtually on her own, tanking all those blasts, and she still lives. Okay, speaking of living, Diet is kind of doing that. I bet he wishes he could go and rest up for a bit, and it is an option. These guys counteract physically. Do you actually have a physical counterattack? Yeah, you hit with the flag. Oh my god, where'd you get that 32 strength with? Oh, And your Judgment Spear hits even hard. Wait, 34 as well? No, 34, slightly more. Diet, I'm a little low on potions to heal you up, and I can see you grimacing at that. I do have a special trick up my sleeve. Diet's not gonna like it though. What are they weak to? Ice, Earth, and Dark. Ice, Earth, and Dark. I don't suppose you have a bow with any of those things up your sleeve, do you? Was that as close as I could get Avaro? Yeah, I guess so. Just physical or void. Those don't appeal very much. Get Diet over here anticipating some void attacks. First off, can I deploy my love puppet on a danger zone? Secondly, does this love puppet know healing? Whoops. How do I see what you do? Okay, I have to click on you there. I'm not seeing anything there. No, it's Love Puppet that knows Dark Breath. You don't at all. This weird, zealous refusal to not do certain things for irrational reasons is odd, given the diligence he seems to put into his gameplay otherwise sometimes. Well, what can I say? It's how I operate. I'm just really angry at Kotori, and I see little reason not to indulge in that anger. You can shoot this thing down with impunity, but Earth, Ice, Dark is just not great for you, Diet. And if I move you back here, you're going to get shot to shreds. Right, I will just pull you out for a little bit. Get you some much needed healing, and I'm going to risk the unlife of Dancing Puppet. That's silly though, that's really silly. But they can capture this very, very easily, and likely will. You yourself could stand there, but you're going to get light blasted to hell and back. Just look at the sheer damage you're going to take off of any of that stuff. Avaro's turn is already over. Kisnir is still playing catch-up. Just about anyone I put over there would get demolished. Except Diet. And I already pulled Diet back. Man, these two guys here are causing me so much grief. I could actually pull Miki... No, Christ, I gotta remember they're sitting on deployment points. These things have got to go. I could go up and slap you with that, but you're gonna slap back even harder. I hit you with an icicle, bouncing snowman. Yeesh. How about Twin Blizzard, right? I haven't seen enough Twin Blizzarding. That means deploying Eeyore here and saying goodbye to Eeyore quite soon. But it does give you the option to Twin Blizzard for some extra damage. These guys don't like ice either, but I'd rather eliminate as much of this as I can. Alright, that's an option. Let's use one of our last potions to keep Eeyore standing. Twin Blizzard you out of the picture, and maybe capture this deployment point with Eeyore. Oh Christ, the magic resist, I forgot that. Con and Int, I'll take that. How do you feel about following up Eeyore? You can go in and, well, not Blessed Cleaver them down, of course. The thing about cap attack interest is I have to keep switching out the accessory for the capture rope, and I'm just not a fan of doing that. Of course you're not weak to electricity, it's just earth. Oh, I should have a watery cleaver to deal with this, right? You don't have to understand, but do accept. Alright, that could be a one and done with a crit. Either way, the counterattack shouldn't kill you, so get stuck in there, Eeyore. Oh, I've been using Fia's monster capture. There we go, that's what we're talking about. Hell, you pulled up a flurry while you're at it. Could have had you take care of this thing. Which would have been more useful for me. This is a problem, though. It's probably going to shoot you back for all of this. Poor Rosaline. She's going to get hammered here. Hammered to the freaking wall. I could give her a bit more resistance against Holy. Might make all the difference in the world, because otherwise she has some really good magical defense. Sucks to do this, I hate getting rid of Sage Metal, because I also lose Sage Knowledge. But at this point, I kinda have to keep her alive. Where is it? I just pulled Diet out this turn, I can't unequip that off of him. Damn. What about your grenade? There are other problems with deploying that grenade. You'd probably kill Mikiyu, or at the very least hurt her a lot. If I pull you back, I might not see you again. killing power here is a bit rough. Maybe I should just pull you here for now. Is interdimensional flight? No, so it's not going to prevent you from eating the draining field. Actually, nothing would. Curses. Again, this placed in such an awkward position for me. It's kind of unreal. Regardless, I'm going to pull Rosaline back just so she's not in horrible danger right now. Kisner should add some much needed killing power. Bye-bye, Eeyore. Not bad, Lish. Not bad. Just give us some time to clear up the back here. Okay, you are every shade of dead here, Eeyore. But you'll survive one attack, barely. If you can get 2 attack... Oh, right. If you'll get 1 attack in, you'll kill this thing. Make your mark. And eat the thing. Eeyore's hungry for angels. Interesting way to go about it. There's an 11% chance it misses you, and then you'll get 2 slices in. Go for it, Eeyore. Nah, not gonna happen. But that moved it off of here. In fact, they've... Oh, Christ, that's damage. They have left that point wide open for me to capture, so as long as nothing deploys out of it at the end of this turn, we'll at least stop enemy reinforcements altogether. I'm not the only one. Okay. Okay, I'll take that. Right, this is a horrific misuse of Mikyu, but I want this taken. So, there we go. We've taken all of their deployment points from here. I hope they don't have other deployment... Well, that's one there, but that's not of great concern. It's only one and it's far away. Hopefully there's none hiding in here, but there wasn't one here. I have a feeling the map is going to be symmetrical like that. This is terrifying. Well, Avaro, we're a bit of a day late and a dollar short when it comes to killing power here. And now that I can't deploy out of here, death has a bit more permanence to it, so I need to be very careful how I use my characters. If I put Kisner here, she's probably not going to like it with that joke resistance stat that she has. But she only has 3 movement, so she's going to have to suck it up. Lish cannot do anything standing here but take a beating. But that's okay for Lish. Fia, on the other hand, can actually knock some of this down. I'm thinking of moving Fia over here, so at least she has some range on hitting these things. Lish can just stand by. Yeah, a burst of light wouldn't kill you off. Still very confused what to do with Rosaline here. I can't knock this thing down. It has that light blast with range 3. Which kind of leaves Avaro to do damn near everything. Well, not necessarily, right? If I feel like suiciding... No, Christ, it's got 202 health. This thing's got another 200. Avaro, what can you do to that? You can do a bit of a chonk. In fact, your charge strike could do a bit of a thwonk. I need more than a thwonk here, Avaro. I'm low on potions, I'm low on lots of things. I'm even going to start nutting on him just to bring the HP up. And I think I'll even massage a bit of strength into him so that he can go and deliver some actual blows. It's a good point. I have the grenade. I'm not sure if it's ranged though. Depends how much I want to kill Avaro. Avaro's resistance of 14. And what kind of damage is this going to be doing? Int plus 12, so that's an int 54 attack. 54 off 14, 40 damage to Avaro. At least it would do something against these without you having to endanger yourself. Have a enjoy!
これを受けてみなさい。
I'm sorry, Avaro, it's for the greater good. Now, eat more nuts. I'm gonna run out of those too at this rate. Nothing Lish can do because she can't fly, and unless I take this back, I can't deploy backup anymore. I need to make a move on it, but murdering you ain't so easy. Fortunately, there's lots of weakness to Earth here. Unfortunately, I'm probably about to lose Mickey. Ooh! I didn't give you... I should have taken Thin Ice off and given you Deploy. Wouldn't have the points for it. What would I get rid of as well? Twin Blizzard, because your twin isn't around. Something to consider next turn, if I get a next turn.
何をしますの？当然の結果ですわ。
I'm less upset about not using Kotori thing, more as a reason behind it. There are plenty of reasons not to use her, like cost, transform, delay. I find plenty of legitimacy in my own choice here. I don't like her. You ever not liked someone interest? Alright, Avaro hates getting hit by magic. However, if the Archangel's focusing on Avaro, and hopefully not critting, good, because he had an 11% chance of critting. Ah, oh, bollocks, it never ends. Okay, fortunately physical attacks, Avaro laughs off. Okay, looking good, because she's going to move to here now. Right, and if it's my turn, it's time for some revenge. Avaro, do you think you could kill her? We're looking at 2 strikes of not enough, so no. However, Rosal... your range is just too damn low. Kisnir, however, can get right up and in there. Kisnir would slaughter you. Well, why say would? Kisnir is going to slaughter you. And fortunately, left Mickey you alive. I'll get that deployment back. That deployment point back this turn. I can do it without killing you, but I'd rather kill you and gain full control. Would it be full? It would be full because you haven't moved in here yet. Excellent. Alright, Fia. 30 against 21 isn't good, but 41 against 28 is better. Ah, but the Frozen Wingbow gets an extra move in, so how am I meant to say no to that? The answer is I can't. The entire mission interest, where we were forced to use Kotori, and then she went AI, and then suicided herself into me wasting a whole hour trying to wriggle my way out of the situation. That is exactly why I can't stand Kotori. Do I go and pound you with this, or do I pound you with that? Now the counterattack makes that easier to decide. Eat the icicles. Oh Christ, the magic resist, how long am I going to forget that for? Right, but that should allow you to squish the thing. That's not good enough though, because now I can't secure the deployment point this turn, which is exactly what I said I'd do. And I could have done it if I just moved you there and then Avaro up here. Oh well, c'est la vie. At least I can gain... Oh, I can't gain full control because they took that. Whoa, keep making life harder for myself here. Lish won't help. You could help! I kept a doll in reserve for this very reason. Yeah, this'll work.
Ha! 恥よ
I don't know what you're talking about there, Max.
新しい素材発見だな。
There was nothing tactical about not knowing that the AI would take control away from me for that character. Alright. There we go. The center is ours. The threats are taken care of. No need to keep you out there and risk your life. You stand by. And there's... Hold on, how do we even get across here? Oh. Oh no. Oh no. I wasn't really keen on having to fight this enormous mass of archangel-y things. However, maybe they won't aggro if I stand here, and maybe I can just lob grenades at them until they disperse. Still, until then, let's actually make sure that this area is secure. Diet, you've been taken... Oh, Diet's still knackered. Okay. Well, Eeyore, I'm gonna pour some blood on you. You're gonna get yourself out there and just explore. Okay, good. Goody, goody, goody. You're gonna be eliminated in a turn or two, and then we're gonna focus our attention on climbing these stairs and saying hello to... what's her name? Mikshuana. Complex angel names in this game. Gotta hand it to Lish. She just stood there taking that punishment for some time. With the wrong equipment for a while too, if I'm not mistaken. Avaro badly needs a break, and he will get that break. You need to take this thing down. Okay, 1 or 2 turns and that thing goes down. Eeyore. What to do with Eeyore? Eeyore's done what she needs to do, which is not much at all. Oh, hang on, hold the phone there. They're still coming, aren't they? I don't have Carte Blanche just moved down, and what's more, these are the magical ones. Huh. Well, that ain't great. And they have Light Blast, which is range 3. So we're not all that safe at all from them. They can just move around and attack willy-nilly. With that in mind then, Eeyore is going to stand here and be ready for them, and have the help of her adoring sister. But only once Mikiyu's rested up a bit. Kisnir is quite knackered, but she will do a similar job as Eeyore. 1, 2, 3, yeah, this is about the only place safe from its advance down this way. But I can deploy you at a moment's notice, so retreat for now so you're not drinking all that damage. Lish needs to rest up. I'm going to bring her here and then redeploy her further up. I wish I had that item that just let you pull people out whenever. Rosalie needs a rest. Especially for what I have planned for her. I'm going to let her rest up this turn. Actually, why do that? I have SP healing items. For all I know, it's the turn limit that's going to be a problem for me. Let's get you stuck in, Rosaline. And let's test the waters, so to speak, by moving you in here and seeing if that provokes our goat-headed friends. Judgment Spear. Oh dear. Well, that's not good at all. Will defending save your life? Barely. Ah! Bye, dancing puppet. Oh, right, you're coming up here as well. That's also not good news for me. Fortunately, though, Eeyore has your number. And the number is die. I don't think I've ever eaten goat, but... Well, I mean, we've all eaten lamb, right?
どんどん行こう
Okay, Fia is unhurt. Now, Fia could go up here and handle this herself, but she'd be at it for forever. There is a turn limit, and they have deployment points there. I wonder if it's going to deploy more now that the space is free for it. Am I going to have Fia run up there? Might as well. Get on the case, Fia. You're needed. Eeyore is, after that encounter, going to rest up a bit. Lish needs to head back. You are in enormous amounts of danger. See, my grand plan was to stand here and just lob grenades. Might not work so well anymore. Ah, they had movement 4. Right, that's the trick. But... Well, no buts actually. The range on this wouldn't be enough to clear them out from there. That would murder you. However, with Diet out of the show, I can actually give you Diet's accessory. Where is it at, though? God's sake, Diet, stop dressing up like this. You don't need to perform the fusion. With that, you shouldn't be quite so vulnerable. Still very vulnerable, though. Holy moly, that's a lot of damage to take. High chance of crit as well against you. I'm not actually convinced that was a good trade. Actually, I'm quite convinced it wasn't. Better for you to do more damage than anything else. Gee, what a savage time to be you. Let's get you back on that Sage Medal. I mean, yeah, you're taking 18 less damage in the exchange, but you still only have 51. If I pull you back, we lose control of this. God, this is grim. I don't have either of my good blockers up here. Now, Avro can go in and tank a fair bit. He's had a whole one turn to rest. But I might have to bring you in here and bring you back here. Anybody else keen to be redeployed at this point? Not really. Miki, you can get in and do something. A little bit at least. Gotta remember that they will probably try and come down here too. But I can deploy Kisner for a quick kill if need be. Did I already pull back Eeyore? I did. There's good old Kisner. But that is so many hit points to have to chew through. Ooh. So many. There is also the idea of flying across here. Then I think how many flyers I have, and not many names come to mind. Not ones I want to think of, at least. What's that cross thing you have on you there? Ah, okay, so you have regen as well. Let's add that to the problems. Yeah, no two ways about it. I gotta cut through this, but with what and how? Maybe Diet can have his accessory back. Okay. Ore-sama. Right, interest. We're gonna have a real falling out, right, if you keep harping on about that. I didn't want to have Kisner pulled out at this point. I wanted to keep her as an ace in the hole, but I might just have to. Well, there's no advantage to pulling out, and I don't want her running through this, so... Actually, it's just one itty-bitty bit of damage. So go and tank it. Take a nut to counteract. I'll feel much happier when Lish and Fia are over here. Thankfully this will stop control dropping, and I think Eeyore is the one I could deploy. Then I lose my twin attack thing. Yeah, see, Goka gets it. I don't mind people talking the talk, as long as it's people that walk the walk. Right now it's walking time. You does have that magic resist, which could help keep her alive. Starting to think it might be in your best interests to have the resistance against Holy. It would keep you alive a lot better. Your resistance is good, as long as someone is physically in front of you. The thing about Diet is that he doesn't really get smacked around enough to make use of that Holy Resist. It's gonna suck to lose the damage output on you, though. 52 intelligence is great. These things, in quotation marks, only have 56 resistance, but I'm gonna drop your int down by quite a lot with that. Twin Blizzard could make up for the lost int. Get the Angel Ring on Avaro. Well, Avaro's turn is already done, so he ain't getting jack there. Plus, if he gets hit by magic, that resistance is not very good anyway. What I should have are more Angel Rings, but we make do with what we have, even if it's not much. Get stuck in there, Mikiyu. I'll bring in Eeyore for a helping hand. Oh, Diet, you actually can just snipe from here. Fire's not the answer. Earth, Ice, and Dark are, and I'm pretty sure you have none of those. But if you get a little closer, then Avaro would have access to his attack, and you could actually make use of each other's attacks. I like that. I just don't like you advancing on me. Could you kindly stay there for me? Oh, this is going to go bad in so many ways. Oh yeah, I can't help but forget that they have that area of effect attack that wiped me out pretty cleanly last time. Right. Said it before that Rosaline should have a break, and I'm going to give her a break now. Okay, bring on the pain train. That's the exact attack I was thinking of. Okay, they're sending in multiple, and they have repopulated up here. So I've got an extra one to fight for very little gain. Jeez, Fia go... I had a thought. Are they going to physically attack Fia? I might just be better off sending out Fia and nobody else up there. Otherwise I'm putting everyone at way too much risk. Unfortunately, Fia is on her way. They literally cannot hurt Fia. So Fia just gets stuck in, maybe even deploys the expendables as needed. That might be a better idea. Because as it is now, these things are just going to keep pouring on in. Try a bit Twin Blizzarding to bring you down in health a bit. Huh. Mikiyu would work well behind a physical front. A physical front of Fia and Avaro. No, Fia and Lish, not Avaro. Absolutely not Avaro. Fia, Lish... why is this so well placed? Whatever, she could just take that damage. Nothing else is going to hurt her that much. Just give her the nuts to keep her okay. We're about to lose this if we're not careful. And we're not being careful. I need Lish redeployed over there on the double. Damn, I'm leaving myself at a horrible disadvantage. And again, they have the light blast. They could eliminate both of you, actually. Maybe Diet should just stand here for a laugh. He's snare. I'm pretty low on these, key snare. You're getting the last one. Key snare, take it and go and stand there. I don't think I'll use you around here, Eeyore. You're too much of a... Actually, sending an Eeyore to die might not be the worst idea. Go, Eeyore. It's for the team. I said die. It's actually pretty bad for me if you live. Not only living, but not taking damage. Oof. My whole plan was to have her die so that I can swiftly redeploy her back here, even on this turn. That didn't work. Maybe Avaro should make his way back here. Not sure if Diet's going to survive next turn, but he can try. Ah, jeez. I'm so low on everything. Okay, well... At least Fia's finally here. Give it your all, Eeyore. You showed us what you can do, just do it again. Blurry crit. Holy moly. She's got something to prove. Uh-oh. Oh. Damn. That was going so well until it wasn't. 2% chance of missing and Eeyore misses. Okay, well, good job, Diet, holding that. But Diet gets a nice bonus here. Extra con res and hit point recovery. Just don't expect him to be taking the offensive while he's there. Like I said, Eeyore, I brought you in here with the somewhat intention of you dying. Let's bring Fia in. Let's bring Lish out. Even if I massacre more... Well, I do need to climb the stairway, but 1, 2, 3, 4, that movement is deadly. And Mickey doesn't have a range 4 attack going for her. Oh well, just cleave the thing to death. Eeyore should die next turn when they just move down and slaughter her. Until then, though, Fia... Ooh. Oh, crumbs. I should have had Fia's deployables make space. They can make a little bit of extra space right now, though. I don't think Yori Yuiki has seen any action this turn, or this anything, so get over there just to make a bit of a bridge of control. And Earth Hammer should start squishing these and keep this area safe. And then it's going to be up to Lish and Fia to carve away up there. And it's going to take a long time. But Mickey will be behind them, offering additional, potentially just moral support. And if I have a deployable behind them, maybe a deployable with decent resistance, and... Oh, I thought I was looking at the red guy. That's not decent resistance. And that's not even holy resistance. Oh, boy. Well, that's not pleasant. I thought maybe you could help out with a bit of fire stuff. But your Great Flame Spout is only range 3. Massive int boost, though, and these guys... Oh, they resist fire. Well, never mind that. And they resist thunder. I am halfway tempted to resurrect Soil Boy just to help out here. But Soil Boy melts at magical attacks, so he would just be a beacon for those. All my Yui Kitties have pretty crummy resistance as I understand it. Okay, Mickey, there's little point in you getting mixed up in this before we have the wall deployed, and that will take a bit of time. So, it might be an idea for you just to stand on this thing for a wee bit. Diet. They don't care about your fire attacks, unfortunately. They care about any of your stuff. Just a rapid fire bow? Is that really the best I've got? Yeah, I don't have an earth, ice, or dark bow. This must... Oh, right. The reason I'm not firing is largely because of what they're going to do to you. Which makes me surprised that they haven't been doing that already. I don't know why they went in for melee. Still, Dia's best bet is just to wait there. Kisner, you can bring it up. With a really damn good attack. God, I love that. Nice and brutalizing, and you run away, although not necessarily to safety. And that's as good as I can do you all for this turn. Yeah, that's what I'm expecting more of. Iron Wall helps a bit, but not enough. Diet gets gunished here. He might even die to the other one's attacks, but I can keep pouring blood on Diet to hold this point almost in death. Oh crap. Reinforcements. Here we go. Not unexpected, but down they go. Oh yeah, we had the steam bath. We also had the event there. Graciously, Yeah, graciously censored. I'm thinking maybe even Avaro stands here with the resistor. Kisner would give her life to clear a path to it. Diet pulls back and Avaro stands there. Avaro doesn't have the iron wall, but Avaro also doesn't have a -3 natural against Holy. So if I tear the necklace off of you, and I tell you to retreat, and then Avaro, instead of the Knight Medal, which I do like, I must admit, we get rid of that and give you the Angel Necklace. +2, decent Constitution, passive hit point recovery. I might have wanted to pull Kisner back before that. And I do, so Kisner... Oh, Kisner's done. Never mind then. Do you have it equipped? Yes, you do. And I'm very low on healing, so I'm down to just nuts here. This could actually be what kills us off. Not enough healing to withstand all the attacks, but still stand by there. Do I have what it takes to deploy Lish yet? That's not a lot of health on her. I want a bit more. Let's get my goddess stuck in. Or do I move her here? Here or here? Well, at least we've brought down 2 of them. I need my goddess proceeding, so she's gonna have to stand there. I could let Fireboy get in with a... Oh yeah, they don't care about fire. Well, goodbye. There's nothing you offer me by standing there. Soil Boy, on the other hand, does offer me something. He offers me an earthy attack. Get that earthy attack in there. Cracked bullets. I know you get brutalized in response, but it's a dog-eat-dog world. Oh, Christ. Ow. 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 I don't think Karen's gonna last very long. I could go bouncing snowman you, potentially to death, but the cost would be too high. This thing would just come down and take its spot. I'm gonna have you over here, Mickey. I should have used Earth Fist. Yeah, you make a good point. Going in there for physical attacks means physical counters. You can tank it, Avaro. You have no choice. God, that's still a lot of damage, and there are going to be a few of them coming down here. Well, bye-bye, Karin. Magic resistant prevail, not enough to keep him alive. That is some deadly stuff. I'm amazed they went in for a physical on Kisnir. Amazed but delighted. There we go. I don't have a way to pull Kisnir back right now.
行動開始だ。
I mean, not unless Abaro goes here and Kisnir stands here, and the next turn I pull Kisnir back, but Kisnir would probably get brutalized by this, which would still pull her back all the same. Okay, not going to get anywhere unless we push forward one way or t'other. And I do need to push forward. Actually, if you bouncing Snowman that thing to death, that would work out quite well for me. Although I don't have Lish, and I need Lish over here. She's gonna have to make do with not full HP. Don't want to pull you out of there first. You are getting horribly attacked. No. Get over there, Lish. You are needed now more than ever. Abaro, you don't have much else going on. Ooh, I had a thought, and it's not a bad thought. Deatim. What's the range on your attack? I think it's 4. Ore-sama. It is. You'll take a bit of a beating in response, but you should be able to kill with this. It's alright, Diet's used to it now. Yeah, that's not good enough. Why was that not good enough? Holy moly. Diet is so lucky to be alive. Oh man, it just gets better and better. Okay, is there absolutely anything I have left to drag into this fight? Yes, I've been ignoring Rosaline for quite a long time. Why? Probably because she dies by being looked at on this map. However, she can finish the fight. Alright, we're still alive. Abaro, do you want to greatly cheer her on? What does cheer actually give again? Hit, strength, and intelligence. It's not actually that great for this. At all. I think I'd actually rather move Abaro away, because that way you can't hit anyone. You've only got range of 3 on that, so 1, 2, 3 means you would just hit Abaro with no recompense. If Abaro moves away, then I can pull people back next turn. Alright, that makes some sense. Now, don't take this personally, Mikiyu, but I want you to run face first into this terror. Unfortunately, that's probably going to leave Fia standing on top of this other terror, and I have mentioned it before, but I'm not very... No, we have expendables for this. I've got very expendables for this. Do you think you can take this, Miki? It's gonna hurt. And you might not kill them, actually. Looking at that, you're only going to be dealing 35, and that's not enough. Croc. Fortunately, though, I have an answer, and the answer is... as usual, Soil Boy. Actually, I could also bring in Ran for this. I'll do both. Aren't you weak to ice? You are weak to ice. What about Pretty Boy? Pretty Boy's got strength 40 against constitution 18 plus weakness. Counterattack's gonna burn. He's gonna disappoint me like he always does. But my options are so few, so get out there. Yeah, you should empty and clean with this attack, thankfully. And unfortunately, this is a flying area. I worry about these things flying down here, but that's a future problem. For now, Fia needs to make some advances. Oh, for God's sake. Ruin! You're ruining everything! What a massive disappointment that guy is. However, that might have just done enough for Mikiyu to go and murder you with a bouncing snowman. It's going to hit you with Judgment Spear quite badly, and if it counters, that's a whole different problem. If this goes badly, Mikiyu, I don't want you dying on me, so I'm actually going to drop Twin Blizzard and give you Decoy so you don't actually die here. I could give you Ice Shield. I don't like giving you Ice Shield though. But I need Bouncing Snowman. Well, Thin Ice isn't going to help us, there's no water here. So let's try our luck with that. Get stuck in there, don't miss. Good. Good. Okay. Ah, wow. Amazing. Where Pretty Boy fails me, you see it through. Now, Karen moves in, takes that, but most importantly, cleaves a path for my goddess, Gophia. Karen will probably die in a follow-up, but that's okay. Oh, Kisner hasn't made her move. Do I pull her out now? I think I do. I don't want her here right now. Physical Earth skill for Soil Boy. I mean, maybe later, but he's... Oh yeah, he could get physically attacked here. Probably will, even. Well, too bad. We've made our turn. Yeah, that's exactly what was coming our way. Fortunately, he can defend very well against this. He can't defend well against this. Go cracked bullets. Unbelievable. Yeah, I'd be laughing too if I was one of these goatee buggers. Right, who wants to pull back? Anybody who wants to may happily pull back. This thing's gonna counterattack and murder Diet. So I should probably pull Diet back. Lish, I need you over here. Rosaline, you would get brutalized. A lot of people get brutalized around here. What are my alternatives for dealing with you? Sadly, I can't interdimensional my way over the air. Yeah, sadly I can't see a use for Rosaline here. She's just gonna die. Or would she? She'll get hit twice for... what's that? 27. So that's actually 54. That's a survivable attack. But only once. Am I doing my maths right there? 27 and 27 is 40 and 14. Which is 54. Assuming no crits. Which is about the only thing I can assume. Well, Rosaline, make yourself useful. Oh god, magic resist. Fortunately I have the same. Shield is a nice addition as well. God damn that resist. I have an idea, and it's not a bad one. I'm gonna keep Avaro over here. In fact, Avaro's gonna pull out. Delightfully devilish, but they have to move either here or here to be able to take that. And I'm hoping it's here, so that Avaro can pounce out and just mash her with an Earth Hammer. Unfortunately, I left you there, and you're going to get brutalized this turn. I could have undone your attack, but I don't like undoing attacks. Fia, every effort must be made to move forward, whether you want to or not, and I know that you don't want to. Kinda ruins my plan of doing anything with you, but if Fia is here, that means the moment she kills you, she can move in and take that, and then do the same for you, with impunity. That's as close as we're going to get with you as well. What about you, Mikiyu? If you hang around here, you're going to die. Because this thing will physically attack you and physically mulch you. Yeah, I hadn't considered them coming down here and mulching my backline of mages. Rookie Dominion's mistake right there. I could run far away with you, but then that's going to clip this and leave Fia on her own, and I need Lish over there. Alternative thought, I move here, and then I'll be safe from its physical attack. There's no way it can reach me in time. It'll have to go through here or here. Give it your all, Mickey. Before that, Mickey's a bit banged up, and I still have Ran on my roster. Ran's probably going to get attacked and brutalized magically here. So to that effect, maybe I don't want you to heal her up. Maybe I should use Ran aggressively. Yeah, but that horrific resistance to magic is troublesome. Ah, but Ran drinks her enemies quite well. But they can go 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4 over to her, and she doesn't resist wholly. Get drinking, Ran. Oh, but you only absorb half the damage you do, and that's not a lot from here. But I need this thing weakened. I guess bow might be the best option here, dealing 11. No, that deals 13. Yeah. Any skills to help us out here? Projectile defense is very, very, very good. Magic resist works well with that. So does drain, drop healing breath, gain projectile defense. Yeah, that's actually a pretty good combination. She's still going to get massacred in melee, but let's just hope it doesn't come to that. Go, go, go. I hate fighting against projectile defense. And it works just as well for me. Very nice. Not very nice. Okay, now that looks amazing, but there are 1, 2, 3, 4 opportunities for her to get massacred by the goat army herself. Is Mickey going to add some backup at this point then? Mickey has a slight chance of drain. And a high chance of getting horrifically... No, she's got magic resist. Go for it, Mickey. I'm not pulling you back here. Because I need aggression. I need a lot of aggression. I don't even think it's worth healing Mickey up if it comes in for a physical attack. She's very dead already. Or is she? It's 34 against... 14, so that hits for 20 2 or 3 times. Combine that with a possible ice wall, a shield. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to treat her like Eastern Poland. That is to say, invest in her. Anybody want to come out to play? Yeah, Crivens. Kisner's just sitting around, but she's in dire need of healing right now. Alright, have at. Not unexpected. Rosaline came here to die after all. What the heck am I gonna do when I end up fighting the big bad here? The big bad is also flanked by horrible angels. Here's one of those physical attacks. At least defending boosts your own physical, so Tranrine might not die too horribly. And if anybody goes for her magically, like this, then she can drink. Oh, projectile defense to my defense. It's not a lot of drinking, but that projectile defense reduces their damage so much. Words every woman wants to hear. I'll treat you like Eastern Poland. There we go. I did not expect Ran to be the ace in the hole that I pull out at the 11th hour on this map, but holy moly, these freaking goats are something else. Okay, I'm still going to leave you there. Let's see, 3 and you. Yeah, you're moving on out. Still 6 goats with my name on it. On them, rather. Lish. Lish is a bit away from getting involved here. I'm actually going to move Lish over here. That way next turn she can go... Well, where the hell will she go? I don't even know. She could stand there. 10 damage isn't a lot considering her massive amount of health. But I need Ran to get drinking, and if you can somehow eliminate this goat, which you can't, then that would be great. I know a certain soil boy who might be able to eliminate it. And I don't want to do this, but I'm gonna move Ran over here. Soil boy, get up. I am so glad I made a Brazilian of these. Now, question is, do I crack bullet you, or do I punch you? Your constitution is just... How are these goats so inconstitutional? How does it come to this? I don't want to drop cracked bullets, but there's nothing else I really want to get rid of for it. Maybe prevail. I think it might have to be that. Troubling thing is that your intelligence is... your physical is actually quite bad here. The trade here... I mean, the main trade I'm getting is that you're not going to be massacred in response, but you can still be shot down afterwards. Well, I guess you have Stone Bullet if they decide to shoot you afterwards, or even just defending, but for now, I want you to punch that thing really bloody hard. Or, follow-up thought, Fia can attack you and you can move in for the kill. It might be better to guarantee that. Well, no, let's see if you can take it out, because if you can take it out, I'd rather Fia move here immediately and block one spawning from here on there, because if that happens, that's the worst outcome, because then I still have to slaughter one of you to get over to there. So if you can take this out somehow, what are we looking at? We're not looking at enough, and there's a chance of missing. But if they follow up and actually slaughter you and take your space, that's even worse. It's all bad. It's all really, really bad. I could give Fia a fist, but Fia's physical isn't great. Probably wouldn't get much better if I gave her... I got an Earth Claw, didn't I? The strong giant fist. How do you feel about getting all punchy there? You will still have anti-air, right? Yeah, you've got anti-air, which is 6 attack. Flurry is still a possibility. It's not great. It's really not great. But that's all the more reason for you to go in first. Get your Earthman fist in there. Local boy punches goat to death. Well, it's going to be a local boy and girl. There we go. If they could all just physically hit Karin, that would be wonderful, but that's not how it goes. However, it's softened up enough, unless Fia really messes us up biblically. We should be able to have you move and take this place at the same time. I can't even imagine how... Oh yeah, counter. Good. Wonderful. Okay, it only took forever. But we've reached the back wall. We've taken out half of their spawn points, so we need to take out the other half of it. There's still this problem, and this problem. But that's a future Jake problem. I'm in the current Jake problem right now. Unfortunately, Soil Boy blocks Lish's movement, but we've already taken your move, so I guess that's not too bad. Mikiyu could go up there, but again, she'd get brutalized by physical attacks. It's probably better that she just brings up the rear with her icicles. Very literally. Mikiyu has a slight bit of cover from Lish as well. I think Lish even has cover 2, so yeah, like that. It's only cover 1. I guess Avaro got cover 2. This is still okay, so pass turn. Physical on Ran is bad. However, there are only 2 opportunities for them to go physical on Ran, and they have no chance of critting Ran. This is also bad. Do I accept the death of Karin Yuiki? Defense is barely going to drop the damage down. Probably better to actually deal some damage. I lost Prevail as I recall. Just don't give them a counter and you'll be okay. Oh yeah, crits are another reason not to be okay. Bye, Karin. Okay, good. Someone gets to drink tonight, and that's Ran. Shockwave is expensive, but it gives her the best drink. And she has a 100% chance of drinking. Oh, except for when she misses! feel like they're hurting you a bit more than they do. Oh god, no! Karen!
もう帰るわ。
Not Karen, but Karen did die as well. Bye, Ran. Mickey, you won't like this either. That's going to hit for 20-20-20. I'm going to believe in her shielding, or getting cover, or having ice shield, and we'll go on the offense. Well, that was none of those. Oh, drain is another way to keep her alive. Not terrible.
どんどん行こう。
Sweet Jesus almighty. And we're having that angel move in on us, and this angel's already moved in on us. First thing up to bat is Kisnir. Get in and slaughter that thing, please. Good. And that resecures the area, so any angel wanting to come down here again is going to have a hard time. Fia's feeling a bit lonely. Pretty much everyone she knows and cares about has died around her on this map. But Lish, who she hates, is bringing up the rear. I should only do that after Mickey U has given her life for me. The alternative is moving Mickey U up here with them all, but I don't like that alternative. There's a lot of things not to like about this. I kind of wish I'd deployed 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I kind of wish Eeyore was over here to add some helping hands. Oh yeah, Eeyore's dead. Death is only a temporary setback, but right now it's not a great one. These freaking goats. Could be worse, they could have Prevail, but counter 2 is a pretty bad one. High health, so-so stats, good range, great movement. And Lish did not proc any counter for that, sadly. Alright, well, get, actually, is capture better for this? Nah, probably better to get in with that fist, gives you plenty of attacks as well, Fia. That's what we need. Anti-air crit earth fists. Would be a little better if she also somehow was able to flurry. And she does have flurry too. Alright, I need this guy dead. At least time is somewhat on my side. I'm not even halfway through my turns on this map, and I think we've been on this map for 2 hours. It's so tempting to send Avaro in here, but he'd melt to all the ranged attacks. In fact, Lish is probably about to eat her fair share of ranged attacks as well. Alright, bring it on. No, I've never played Goat Sim. Just seems like one of those nonsense games. I recall Lish only taking 1 bit of damage in these exchanges. Why is she now taking 3? Are these stronger goats than what we faced before? Level 28 goats? No, at least you got a level up in time for it. God, it's already tomorrow. Maybe when you swapped her accessory. What did she have on before? Ah, that's right, she had a resistance thing before, which I exchanged for the Night Medal. Good point. Good point and well made. But it is very unfortunate how she is attacking all of the aggro, and I'm getting very little out of it. She'll be able to do a bit of damage, but she will die in a couple of turns. Oh, maybe a bit fewer than a couple with you coming on in. Well, the whole reason I have you here is to try and blast my way through this, so get those Mithril shields out, cap the point, kill every last goat, summon every last person I have, and go and murder the big bad. Fortunately, Kisnir is around, and Kisnir can go for the trophy hunting. It's actually a little unfortunate that you're there, because I could have deployed Soil Boy to be here and make my life a bit easier, but well. Get stuck in there, Fia. Actually, you know what, Fia? We're in something of a hurry. Would you mind buffing up your strength by as much as I can. I already regret doing that. I want those for Kisnir later. Oh well, they're gone now. Damn, no crit. No, well, crit is only 7% chance now, but no flurry. Oh, I'll at least have Mickey score a kill here. Yeah, there's a lot of goats between her. I can't believe. I was expecting lots of angels. I was not expecting an army of goats. Nice shielding there. Mickey still got a trick up her sleeve. She has decoy. Kisnir has a need for a rest. Can't believe it's just these sorry bastards left. I'm sorry, Lish. I didn't bring you in with this in mind. You're taking 3 times the damage I thought you would. Yeah, so why did that one do 3 and that one's doing more? Is it on some kind of point that... Maybe it gets some kind of attack bonus when it's flying over the air? I don't know. Oh, this one's doing 3 as well. Maybe the iced one does less damage. I forget what ice even does. She's getting so bullied. I think Lish is very dead. Could you imagine going through all this only to lose the map? I can imagine it. There we go, at least one of the goddamn goats is dead. And one of them's... Oh, that's not one of the goats, but you're coming in for some melee, I'll take that. Don't spawn, don't spawn, don't spawn. Okay, good. Good. Fia can take the final point here. There are some minor differences in enemies of the same type. I might even send Lish in, because there's not a lot left to murder on this guy, and it would put her out of range of at least one of the goats, which is a good start. Just... Oh, she gets a counter of her own. Nice. Had to happen eventually. She couldn't counter any of the ranged attacks. Okay, Itadaki indeed. We have secured all but one of their deploy points. And that last deploy point thankfully doesn't deploy goats. It deploys equally hit-pointed... hold on. Superior hit-pointed angels of the same level, 28. Who have the same strength. And... same constitution, slightly less intelligence, and slightly less resistance. But there's still no light blast. Okay, well, Fia, you know what has to be done. A lot of punching, but goats first. Actually, no, if I go down here with Fia, it's gonna stop them from wanting to go on physical attacks. Ranged attacks. And I'll lose the advantage I have in area here. I think it might be the best idea for Fia to start punching her way forward, and the rest of the gang can... No, I don't like that at all. There's too many goddamn goats. Okay, good. 2 flurries. 5 attacks instead of 3. I will take that. What do you think? Do you want to run up like that, or do you want to run up straight over here? If you run up straight over here, you're going to get blasted by this thing. Actually, that thing's got 3 range on it anyway. Maybe I'd be prudent to bring Mikiyu out of here. Let her get a bit rested up. Because Lord above knows I don't have healing anymore. And I think I really need to bring in the cavalry. I just hope they don't start getting any bright ideas about coming south. Alright, Kisnir, you are the cavalry. Unfortunately, you deploy poisoned, but what you gonna do? Do I have the stones to deploy Diet as well? He's in a bit of a risky situation. What's the normal thing that I give him? Do I normally give you the Knight Medal? Avara's got the Angel Necklace, for all the good that'll do him, which might actually be a good bit of good. So I guess for now you can have that Knight Medal. I probably normally give you the Warrior Medal. I don't know, I do not remember, but I do know that I'm deploying you. Okay. Nice, coming in for the melee. Don't normally catch you streaming because I'm in New Zealand with that time zone difference. I've been watching State of Decay 2. Hopefully you're making a bit of YouTube premium money off me, says Legion. I'd rather you just use ad block, honestly. Better to have a good viewing experience than the pennies that YouTube would throw my way. Nonetheless, glad you're enjoying that. I'm certainly enjoying running it. And we'll be running more of it in something like 12 hours, or whenever I wake up from all this. Bye, Lish. Oh, well. Very goodbye, Lish. It's alright, Lish will be back. In fact, Lish might be back sooner than you expect. Death is but a slight inconvenience. Get up and serve my god. Right, I need a bit of a switcheroo between you two. So Abaro goes here. Mikyu goes here to be switched out next turn. Kisnir goes over here. Lish doesn't mind the pain. Diet goes. And my goddess. So many goats to punch and so little time. I actually want to get in here and see what this is all about. So, get punching. I need to clear this out swiftly. I'm actually going to bring in... Oh god, dare I bring in Pretty Boy. He's going to get himself knackered. He doesn't even do that much. He's so pathetically weak at everything he does. Alright, well, doesn't matter. Welcome to the Fray Bentos. Now get yourself stuck in. Oh, it can't... Oh my god, they've been battering us so hard they've ran out of magic. What a wonderful piece of news. Okay, you haven't run out of magic, but honestly I don't mind Pretty Boy dying. It'll free up space to deploy Soil Boy. Actually, that's probably the worst outcome, him surviving and being low on health. But hey, this guy's out of mana, you're out of mana, you're out of mana, that just leaves you, so you are getting the punching. Yeah, it cheeses me off when you fight somebody and it turns out, oh, they have unlimited stamina or unlimited magic. We wouldn't want the player to be able to win an attrition fight. Now, having moved Fia, that actually gives me space to redeploy Soil Boy. Now, normally when somebody is knocked out, they're knocked out for the rest of that fight, but I invested quite a lot into Bloods of Revival. They're still limited for me, but I got a lot of them. In fact, I got more of those than I have healing. So that's why out pops you. And actually, I think it's a priority to figure out what is here. More freaking angels. Why would it be anything other than more freaking angels? Alright, well, I'll give you the Earthman Fist for a reason. I believe Interest mentioned running a hardcore run of this game where he didn't use any healing items or perhaps any consumables at all, and that is madness. My god, Rurin, it's almost dead! Okay, I was worried you wouldn't even manage to score the kill there. Yeah, hard mode, no items. This fight would have been over an hour and a half ago if I didn't have items. I'll say, I mean, you can't go slow on this map because the enemies keep repopulating the map with the enormous amount of deployment points. Strength and con, exactly what I want on Karin. So I already boosted your int a fair bit and ended up not using it. Isn't this the second map we've done today? We've been streaming for about 6 hours. Okay, unbelievably, Rurin will be able to come in here and... Actually, with impunity, you can wipe out this last goat. Pretty boy gets his kill, after all. If he had countered and slaughtered Rurin, that would have been it. I would have creased up hard and probably added him to the bench with Katori. Ah, I can get full control here. It doesn't really matter at all anymore, so I think I'd rather focus on getting full control here. That means you go in and... Wait, do you not know magic? You do. Why are you not using magic? If I use cracked bullets, you would rather defend than attack me with magic. You have plenty of it. I guess you just don't think we're going to do enough damage? I got res 7 here. Of course you'd do magic. Why would you not do anything? I mean, no skin up my nose, but let's deal the extra damage then, shall we? Oh, you've been confused, I see. It's not that you don't want to, it's that you can't. And I forgot you had magic resist again. Right, Fia, follow up with a good old bit of punching. This won't be enough, but it'll weaken it. Rurin is my bench warmer, but he's universally considered not good. I'm considering him not good. That's all I need. Okay, let's keep on keeping on. So many of these freaking points here to stifle my movement. But we're pouring on in now. This should be the force that we need to take down... what's her face? Hopefully we can capture her, but I have a feeling that Avaro's not going to be that mean. He's always such a bloody goody two-shoes. There we go, get Mikiyu the rest she sorely needs. Light Blast costs 8 SP. Your resistance to fire is 2. But 2 isn't absorb or anything else, so I can actually bring you in and start smashing you with some... Oh god, it's going to do pretty much nothing. Well, I can give you a fiery uppercut. It's not magical. I like to punch most of my problems away too. Ah, yes, he still has that attack, does he not? Alright, oh god, it's been going on. Fortunately, the one-by-one reinforcements they have coming in here aren't of too much concern. I think I'll just go and sacrifice Rurin's life. Well, is he going to be useful here? No. These ones don't like ice, though. Maybe that's a little overboard. He could at least score the kill here, but the thing is I don't want him here. He's blocking the way forward. I'll actually retreat him for now. Nice thing is, dealing with you, if we ignore... Wait, do you even have an area of effect attack? You don't, right. As long as I march on this and take it down, Fia with 3 guardians on you will keep you alive. And I happen to have 3 of them still alive. Let's try and keep it that way. Fia, punch goat. Good goat punching, Fia. I'm even going to pull you away right now. You're doing a whole lot of not much. Dia, move on in. Get a swift. No swift. Abaro, get moving on up. Damn, I want this thing gone so people can move up better, but I guess Kisnir will have to do there for now. Lish over here. I don't want this thing moving in and complicating matters, so go and punch that thing to death, Karen.
言って。
恥をさらすとは。
Okay, not too shabby. As expected, you come in here. Karen's got your number. Did I take Prevail off Karen? I feel like I might have.
当たって。
Something, he's not going to end up that low anyway without dying. Well, he's about to. Depends what you do. Yeah, that's the last thing I would have wanted you to do. But you might be able to survive. You have Magic Shield. Might. There we go. Come on, Karen, I need you alive. In fact, I need you so alive that I'm pulling you back right now. Could we finally be done with this thing? I want to advance up this corridor. You're not going to be blocking anybody by standing there. Lish can proceed past. The last goat of this map, shot to death. Finally. Finally. It feels good seeing this in all blue. Yeah, imagine if imagine if there was a spawner in this room as well. Crikey. Well, no, the biggest problem would have been if these goats aggroed from the very start. They would have pushed me back and kept spawning more and more there. So, how do we go about this? You remain a problem. You are a huge problem. But you're less of a problem if I can eliminate this. What are you going to do to Fia? I'll probably kill her. You're going to go in with a fire. Fia resists fire slightly. Not a lot though. Her con is only 16 as well. That Fiery Fury is a strength 46 attack. Causes burn as well. Your regular spear is granting you an extra 14 attack, but that's already taken into account. But it has Holy. So you're probably going to Holy everybody but Fia. Well, actually, you'll do whatever the hell you want, won't you? Okay, how do we go about this then? Fia's deployables are still healing up. You don't like Earth, so it's all the better that Fia has an Earth Fist for this occasion. Ideally, I want Fia here with deployed, and deployed to protect her, and the rest of these angels taken care of, but that's more than I can reasonably ask for at this point. Right, Kisner. Kisner's going to be my damage dealer. Hold on, how does Kisner feel about fire? She loves it. Okay, that's kind of good. In that case, why don't you have the Holy Bangle thing? It's going to reduce your killing power for sure, but it's going to reduce your being killed power a lot as well. Abaro, you're freed up a bit. You're going to get the Knight Medal back. Well, you can't have it right now, so take the Warrior Medal. Kisner, I love you having... Oh man, that's 6 whole strength just tossed out the window. But it's probably better to just have you not die. So, accessorize. Put on Angel Necklace. Get moving. Don't forget her attack. That's exactly why I'm considering using her. Well, not just considering, it's exactly why I'm using her. A mining point. I mean, I don't even know what I can mine here, but that's not the priority right now. Haha. Never was. 1, 2, 3 is the range on you, so let's advance with Abaro, especially because that lets Lish move forward. How's Rand feeling, by the way? Oh, she came down with a nasty case of dead, but temporary. I want to bring you back and heal up. Well, Goddess takes priority right now. So, are you going to get projectiled? It's probably best to keep you with all 3 of those. Drop Shockwave. Give you Healing Breath for now. Bring Shockwave back next turn. But you might actually function as my healer rather than my damage dealer, since she laughs at the idea of being hit by thunder. Now, Goddess, where are you going from here? probably here actually, because that thing can't do anything. It'll instead probably march forward to here or here. Oh, no, 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 no. Not there. What's the movement on the enemy foe and what's their range? They have move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it could be that you go there and then you go there and slash Fia something fierce. Which is all the more reason that Fia should consider deploying 2 defenses immediately. Just in case it comes to that. If it doesn't come to that, it should be okay. But if I deploy somebody there or there, you might magic them. That's all bad, so I'm going to have Fia here. That was expected. You didn't move. Now I can start considering moving you in a bit. If you go in and punch them a bit, then I can deploy deployables there and there. Good start.
Yep. Yep. Hey!
Decent, but be damned if it couldn't be better. Fortunately, Abaro knows about doing better. Unfortunately, Abaro's going to be standing here. 1, 2, 3, 4, about to eat a... Well, no, thing is, Abaro has Constitution. He'll be fine. Diet, though, you do not deserve having the better medal out of the two of you. So you are going to be... physical. Thunder, fire, yeah, physical. Hell, void is tempting, but we'll stick with physical. I want that agility. Take off the Knight Medal. Abaro, put on the Knight Medal. Diet, Warrior Medal. Why is the screen here so laggy, I wonder at times? Actually, you can both have the Knight Medal. Who dropped the other one? It's probably you? Knight Medal, Knight Medal, Knight... I have more of these than I thought. That's what happens when you get loads of money. Oh, of course, Kisner dropped hers, but it's better to have her not die around here, I suspect, because again, I don't have the healing, and the redeployment point is miles away. Hold strong, Abaro, it's only going to get worse. What are you going to do? Should you heal Lish or move into position? Pros and cons on both. I like the idea of Lish being able to actually tank a bit, so we'll heal you up for now. I have plenty of deploy unit spaces, especially since Pretty Boy is mostly healed. Oh, you are not though, but I only need 2 spots. Pretty Boy's getting massacred here most likely, but I'll go there instead. And Fiery Boy is very expendable. Couldn't you do something about this? Yeah, you'd probably die in response, wouldn't you? Of course you would, but I bet your only regret is only having 1 life to give. And I can fix that for you. How does he die so easily? Why is his stats so god awful? Ah, man. I have yet to find a good use for Rurin. Killing him off might be the better option here, really. He's occupying good Lish space as well. But I need you here to keep my goddess alive. He's there to make Fia less dead. It's irritating how true that is. I could punch you, but it would hurt. That would hurt you more than it hurts me. Good enough reason to do it. Yorin looks so good for this map, but there's too much fire resist. Okay, now you might be able to actually make the kill without moving. Actually, please don't die, Rurin. I need you to protect my goddess. There's a 14% chance of that critting and going very badly for me. Rip the halo off, gain full control, Diet brings up the rear. Now, I see they've deployed yet another one out there, so there's still 3, but you're still there. Tell me what you're going to do. Still just sending... Ah, there we go. There we go. She's going for the regular spear, but that's strange. Why is Abaro not getting resistant on it? Didn't I give Abaro the holy resist? Did I forget to do that? That feels like something I would have done. Yeah, bollocks.
不和楽な城塞を制圧し、貧気に付き従う者を鎮めます。
You gave him the Knight Medal, yeah, figures. Oh well. Fortunately, it doesn't seem like he's taking too much damage, but if she ever gets magical, Avaro's in for a very, very bad day. She's moved to an interesting position there. I can box her in if I have the brass for it. It would only take 3 people to box you in. I could have Fia here with protection, 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 and that gives me a route to go up and take the back. Someone with good defense against you, like Avaro, apparently. Yeah, so you do have that Knight Medal for good con, but... yeah, she has no magic, does she? Might actually be better to have you like that, then. Avaro doesn't take too much damage off of her. Again, Avaro laughs at fire already. Of course, Avaro could alternatively take almost no damage, but I like him to be able to damage back in response. Sneer can go in for some slice and dicing, but I want her boxed in because of this. Remember when we fought Gurch and he ran away and healed up entirely? I wasn't best pleased with that. Wouldn't like a repeat of it. Yeah, Fia, get in and start punching that angel to death. Just wish there was more damage output I could have from here. That 2 thunder resist. It's a painful one. Could you actually do any reasonable damage there, Ranjin? If you didn't have healing, and instead had shockwave. Shockwave doesn't have range. Cyclone then. Nah, not really. I don't really count that as reasonable enough attack to justify your existence. With that being the case then, I might retreat you and then pull you in next turn. Has its own risks, but we'll do it anyway. I want Fia to move over a bit closer. Might as well go for the punch while we can. Rosaline and her grenade. What a surprise that was. I mean, it shouldn't have been a surprise. I looked at her attacks and I went, okay, she does this, this, and this. But it's hard to really conceptualize what that's going to do until it hits your face first. Yorin's going to move in here. That allows him to stick back and offer some cover for my goddess. But I need to cleave a way through this. Nice flurry. Could be better. That was funny as hell, to be honest. I was going to say you should have watched out for the AoE, but it was funnier that way. Well, around here, most people don't warn me about these kinds of things because they find such things hilarious. And they're monsters, of course. Right, you're going in for 30 and 30. That won't be enough, and I've ran out of things to buff you up with. But the way could be made a little easier if Pretty Boy sacrifices himself. And you better believe he's sacrificing himself. And that lets you go in and mulch the thing. Oh, this is going to be good if she actually moves in this way for some reason. I doubt she would. But if she did... if only she did. Oh, Avaro is now wide open for at least one bit of magical mayhem. I'm a little low on everything, but I'm going to use some of my little nuts on him. Actually, I got more nuts than I thought. Might not be too bad. You're going to go in to take the head. Why is that nowhere near the damage I was hoping for? Because you lost your Knight Medal. Better that than dying to a counterattack, though. Probably best to get stuck in. She won't be able to physically attack Fia anyway, and that gives me a freebie to go around her next turn unless you move here. You might move here, but also you might move there. It's never bloody easy, is it? Okay, secondary thought. Soil Boy. Ensure that we have a path to surround the angel. Ah, 1, 2, 3. You offer some good options here, Diet. Diet is resistant to fire but very not resistant to holy. You'd get massacred with a physical attack. Absolutely massacred. But I know someone that wouldn't. Her name is Lish. Lish, get moving over there. The surrounding goes well. You can actually snipe with impunity, which is rather nice. But it'd be nicer if you were next to Avaro to get the super proc. 1, 2, 3. No, you're just going to have to snipe from there. It's not a lot of damage, but it's something. No, Chumro, I'm not using Dragon Girl. I am far too thick-headed for that. Thick-headed is not the right term, but it gets the point across. You'll be able to take that on and move back for this. Alright, let's see how it goes then. Hopefully she doesn't run away after this, though. Did you just absorb some of the health there? When did you get drained? Maybe it's part of that sword. Oh, God. It's a trap. Why is it always a trap? Okay, so this has allowed me to have safe passage through here. I should be able to secure the point unless there's a spawn and trap the angel. Get earth fisting. I wish I had Fireboy one bit closer. He would be good to have physically next to the angel, because the angel wouldn't be able to use a fire attack on him, and the holy attack would suck because of his good constitution. This is going to hurt Ran. Actually, this is going to kill Ran, but... No, it might not. Defend. Magic resist, baby. Keep my druid alive. Oh, we had cover anyway. Well, that's good. It's built a community of spirit around setting Jake up for failure and entertainment instead of just hand-holding through, says Goka. That's kind of the whole thing here. I don't bother putting things like no backseat in the title, but this is definitely a place where people like to get their evil out of their system. Okay, I think we got this map. Oh, bollocks, she moved on to the deploy point. Still, I don't need to kill those accursed angels, despite the pain they're causing me. I just need to kill you. And I actually think I'm going to move Avaro over here with that in mind to block her. And then my goddess can move here. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Punch her for a bit. Holy smokes, where's all that fire damage coming from? Yeah. She only gets 2 attacks, which is nice. But I still need 2 levels of not getting my ass whooped for it. Okay, forget the punching, right? We have a different way of tackling these things. That different way is using the Frozen Wing Bow, because it boosts our intelligence, and then using Monster Cap for its void attack. That's alright, it's still fighting a flying target. And she cannot offer any recompense, so that's all the more reason to put Fireboy over here. His resistance isn't great, he's going to melt to magical attacks, but at this point I should just pour everything onto killing her. Yeah. That's good. Oh, well, that's actually terrible, it doesn't do much damage. Oh well, just get over here, Fireboy. Don't melt too hard. Kisnir, you're the one getting in there for actual damage. Make it happen. Is this where we find out the angel's hidden prevail stat? No, I would have procced by now. She's dying. She is dying. Get stuck in there with the mithril shields for void damage and virtually no counterattack. I don't see a lot of winning by charging in with Kari and Yuiki, but Kari and Yuiki isn't going to see a lot of winning in general. But this is exactly why I retreat you, or even just move you away. You can still get targeted by magic. Well, probably better that you fall for the greater good than anything else. Or I just even move you over here. No, they're almost certainly going to target you, but I'd rather target you than anyone else. Alright, that stuff about chess and who goes first in it. Ran! Just quit sounding so bored about it. Ran, you have got your projectile cycle. I don't want you having cyclone. Take shockwave for more damage. Move in here. Smash anyone that tries to hit you with that. D it, keep sniping away. The red feather was a bit obvious interest. Don't worry about it. Hello, Music 7 car. Peculiar stream to come in for your first time here. And yet. Alright, the angel's almost dead. Next turn it is very dead. Might even kill itself by attacking us. Right, as I expected, Karen's about to die. I put Karen out there in case Karen can die and yet leave me with control over this so someone else can go and grab the point, but if you weren't moving it was a bum deal anyway. Ran getting attacked is no big deal. Their physical attacks aren't good enough. I think the thing is, Goka, Amayui tends to go on late into the night, so it catches a lot of people whose time zones don't permit them to catch the stream very often. It sucks if it's people that watch State of Decay 2 content and they go, oh man, Jake's live, maybe I can watch and even join in as one of the survivors, and no, it's this weebery. Okay, you have given me a lot of problems. It's time for you to bow to my god. You're not secretly a Yuikiri, are you? Nope. Alright, bow to my goddess. Okay, what was that, 3 hours? What a freaking dungeon.
我らマステリアが膝をつくとは強い。これがうつつかみフィア様が有するグアラ風な商会の軍勢なのですね。殺しなさい。命ある限り私は近畿の排斥を諦めることなどありません。あなた方の命を奪おうと行動したのです。自身にそれが降りかかろうとあがく気はない。それはどういうことでしょうか。それで互いが歩み寄るための妥協点とは、この場で我らを退けてもマーズテリアが役目を放棄することなどありません。何度でも城塞が存在する限り追撃をかけるでしょう。ならば何をもって歩み寄ろうというのです。延期。つまりいずれ城塞が壊されることは構わない。だが少しばかり使徒であるあなたが信仰を捧ぐフィア様のみを救うために待ってほしいと。いえ、たとえ安全に切り離す方法があり、 それに成功したとしても進行力を兵器へと転換させる技術自体は放っておけません。理屈の上ではそうなりますね。なるほど。あなたの言う解決とは何も損なわない未来のことを言っているのですか？あなた方に時間を与えればそれが叶えられると少し短絡が過ぎると思われますが、根拠がない未来を語られても交渉の材料にはなり得ない。私に甘えられても困ります。私たちを脅しているのでしょうか。軍事利用するつもりはないと戦闘前にあれほどの単価を切ったものの言葉とは思えませんね。それにマーズテリアにとってあまり意味がない。はったりということですか。なるほど、そういうことですか。もし我らが交渉に応じれば、フィア様とグアラクーナ城塞がマーズテリアの駅になるための行動をとると。期間延期に目安を設けると希望はあるのですか？目的ですか？目的地。フィア様、城塞を用いて行きたい場所があるとおっしゃっていましたね。
そうなの。どうしても行きたい場所があるんだ。私ね、新境の山路に行きたいの。理由はどうしても思い出せない。だけど絶対に行かないといけないんだ。
フィウシア教の聖地ですね。
どうかな。そこにたどり着くまで少しだけ待ってもらえないかな。
新境の山路に行けば切り離す方法が判明すると。私がマーズテリア神殿から拝命した役目はインフルース王国とフィウシア教の内部調査です。今回はその途中にてグアラクーナ城塞の近畿に行き当たりましたが、調査の本命はそこにありません。互いに利用し合う妥協点ですか。うまい落としどころもあったものです。神の力を使用する近畿の兵器だからこそ閉ざされた聖地へと侵入する力となり得る可能性がある。なかなかにして魅力的な提案に思えます。いいでしょう。グアラクーナ城塞の排斥を一時延期といたします。本当です、フィア様。条件はマーズテリア神殿の者に 新境の山路の調査をさせること、つまり私への協力です。期間内は城塞に移り住むことになるでしょう。期間は新境の山路へたどり着くまで。それまでに解決方法を見出せない場合、私たちは近畿の排斥を遂行いたします。いえ、西遠州の大部分は駐屯地に滞在し、引き続きインフルース王国内の調査をしてもらいます。インフルース王国、そしてフィユシア教には対外的にマーズテリア神殿とフィア様が協力関係にあると示したくない。西遠州にはそういった役目も引き受けてもらいます。はい、フィアスピア地方担当代表、このミクシュアナがあなた方の旅路に同行します。これは監視の意味も含めております。城塞が近畿としての振る舞いを見せたとき、すぐに破壊の実行に移るしかなくなる。そうなります。継承は抜きで構いませんよ。これから共犯を担ぐのです。可能な限りは仲良くしていた方が良いでしょう。フィア様、よろしくお願いいたします。マーズテリアからの使命を第一優先としますが、それ以外では手を貸します。共に戦うこともあるでしょう。被災の身ですが、条件が整っている限りはあなたをお守りすると約束しましょう。よ
ろしくお願いします。あ、私のこともフィアでいいよ。仲良くしよ
う。いいえ、うつつかみを相手に継承抜きなどありえません。
そうですか。はい、ゆっくりと慣れてくれたらなと思っています。
それでは戦後処理があるのでこの場は失礼いたします。後ほど城塞へ伺うことになるでしょう。
待ってるよ。ご飯とか一緒に食べられたら嬉しいな。
Hilariously, she was the weakest thing we fought on that map because she was the only one without a ranged attack. So we were able to just corner her and bully her into submission. Okay, well, crivens, that was something else. I bet stuff's gonna happen when we go back to the fortress as well, but my first order of business is to save the game. Let's see what's awaiting us.
「どうやら随分と深刻な話みたいだな。代表か。これを動かしてるっていうフィアちゃんは参加しなくてもいいのかい？
そうか。あの元気な嬢ちゃんが疲れちまうほどの話ってことだな。
お聞きしましょう。思えば移動する城塞の方針というのを今までは目的地を知っていても強くは意識していなかったかもしれません。
そうか。そんな大変なことが起こっていたんだな。
この城塞は戦略兵器として見れば危険なものです。我らインフルース同様、マーズテリアの対応も自然と思えますね。
そういや町の外壁を壊したこともあったしな。ちゃんと気をつければ大丈夫だと思うんだけど厳しいんだな。
聖地である神教の山路へ行くっていうのは巡礼って意味じゃなかったんだな。よくわからねえな。聖地に行ったら問題が解決するのか？
危険な旅になるってのはなんでだ？今までだってこれを狙ってくる奴らはいたんだろ？
フィア殿がうつつかみだと認定されたことで問題が明確になったんですよ。
ああ、なるほど。他の神様の土地に踏み入るってことになるのか。
どうなるかなんて明白ですよね。
あの子が神様か。本気だったんだな。冗談かと思っていたよ。あんなに朗らかで俺たちにも気軽に接してくれる彼女が本当に神様だとは思ってなかった。そんなこと関係なく慕っていたんだ。こんなに頑丈なものを動かせるし、あの子がそばで笑ってると場が明るくなった。俺たちを集めて言いたいことっていうのはこれで終わりじゃないんだろう。そっちの事情に巻き込みたくない。降りるなら今のうちだと。そういうことか。とりあえず答えは保留でいいかな。そうだ、これはとても大事なことだ。この場でおいそれと決められない。一旦持ち帰って他の奴らとも話し合ってみる。それでいいか？ああ、分かったよ。
了解しました。騎士団の皆にも伝えます。
お、俺たちもどうするかよく考えてみるよ。こんなの俺だけじゃ決められねえも
ん。もう頭を上げてくれ。ちゃんと言いたいことは分かったからよ。それじゃあな、どうするかの決断ができたら報告しに来る。
お疲れ様でした。とても立派でしたわ。現在の状況をよく伝えられたかと。そんなことありませんわ。誠実な態度でとても好感を持てました。帝王学を習った私では成し得ることができない見事な話し合いだったと思います。私では各自に判断を任せるのではなく、むしろ先導してしまったかもしれない。
アバロ、今日はもう休んだ方がいい。あなたに倒れられるとフィアが悲しむ。無論我々もだが、一人で気を張る必要はない。何かあれば相談してくれ。私たちはあなたの仲間であり、絶対的な味方だ。私はこれから騎士団の方へ顔を出してくる。不穏なことにはならないと思うが、それでも状況を知っておいて損はない。
付き合いますわ。我が主のひどい動揺は私にも伝わってきましたもの。
満ちる時、動き出す闇。
カルメルグ様、ドフリュー勢力の撃退に成功しました。
よくやった。これで天土の流石橋は制圧した。雲海の流れを変えて地の利を得る。それこそが我ら三浮流が持つ進化である。見事に成果を上げることができたな。
他の追随を許しませんな。仙台シーケトル殿も早くに我らを認めていれば、このような無駄な争いも起こらなかったもの。
我らがどれだけ優れていても、長をなくした集団は必ず主導権を派閥にて争う。これは変えようもない摂理である。だからこそ我らは力を示したのだ。周囲が従わざるを得ないほどの威風を持ってな。しかし完全ではない。わずかな隙はどうしても生まれてしまう。あの娘を取り逃してしまったのもそれに起因している。
あのような竜族の誇りや気概すら持たぬ小娘一人、生き延びたところで何ができましょう。付き従う配下の者もあのざまでは、今頃は命を保っているかすら怪しいものです。
長く竜族をまとめていたライフ竜の時代は終わった。血統で族長を継がせる古い伝統を守っていては、もはや強さを保てないのだ。誇りある竜族を導く者は竜の中で最も強くあらねばならぬ。そしてシューケトルなき今ふさわしい者はこのカルメルグしかいない。
族長不在の現状を長く続けているわけにはいきませんからな。混乱を安定させるためにも新しき力が台頭するべきです。
これからは我ら三浮流が取り仕切る。もはや従わない士族も甲浮流のみだ。統一が叶う日も近い。ようやく少し落ち着くことができるな。これでシューケトルも安堵するであろ
う。いえ、落ち着くにはまだ早いかもしれません。
何か問題でも起きたか。
かの城塞がこちらに近づいているとの情報が。
ほう、マーズテリアの天使が敗れ去ったのか。相当な実力をつけていると見える。面白い。どれほどのものか試してやろうか。
あの男からは準備が整うまで城塞に手を出さぬようことづかっていましたが。
そうであったな。だがすでにその約定に従う段階にない。どちらにせよここを通すわけにはいかぬのだ。向こうがやってくるというのならば止めねばならぬ。
確かにその通りですな。これは我ら竜族の役目に従うというだけのこと。
あの男がどれだけ警戒していようと、 我らの力をもってすれば敵ではない。神を道具へと落とした段階ですでに奴らの敗北は決まっておる。本来の実力すら引き出せぬよう枷をつけているのだからな。フィウシア様にあだなす者は容赦せぬ。ミサへとたどり着こうと企てる者は駆逐する。それこそが我らの務めであろう。これより竜族が預かっている本来の役目に準じるとしよう。奴らの命運もここまでよ。
大丈夫、もう元気満タンだよ。心配かけてごめん。それにこれから城塞をどう動かすか決めるんでしょ。だから私もいた方がいいと思ったんだ。アバロも住人さんたちとのお話は大丈夫だった？そっか。うん、わかった。それじゃあ次はこれからの話だね。
改めてこれよりグアラクーナ城塞に滞在し、フィア様を監視させていただきます。これからよろしくお願いいたします。くれぐれも城塞の運用は注意してください。
よろしくね。ちゃんと気をつけるから大丈夫だよ。
はい、それでは会議を始めましょう。
流された。アバロ、進行をよろしくお願いします。
ありません。私も神を封じた兵器についてはまた聞きのような状況ですので、詳しいことはあまり。私が請け負ったのはフィア様の状態の確認と城塞の破壊のみでした。そう考えていただいて構いません。
そんな偉い人と会える機会なんてあるのかな。
私へ城塞の存在が禁忌という情報を伝えたのは大司教殿ですが、直接私へ城塞の破壊という依頼を通した方は違います。あるいはその方へ会うことが叶えば情報を聞き出すことができるかもしれません。竜族絶標高カルメルグ。
人間族じゃないんだ。フィウシア教は偉い立場がみんなそうなのかな。あれ、そういえばそのフィウシアって神様は何の種族なんだろうね。そうとも限らないんだよ。最初から神として生まれるのもいれば、力をつけたから神様になるのだっているから。私は生まれた時から神様だよ。特性は縁結び。あれ、なんかポロッと出てきたんだよね。
うつつかみフィウシアの正体はこちらでも把握できていません。伝承でのみその姿が伝わっているのです。そして語る種族ごとに情報が錯綜する。いわくフィウシアは人間でありエルフであり竜でもあると。あるいは真実が伝わっていないとも解釈できますね。 ライフの雲海ですね。フィユシア教の重鎮である竜族が住まう山岳地帯です。
ミクシュアナさん知ってるの？
はい、赴任した際に挨拶へ伺いましたので。できる範囲でならば構いませんが、私はあの場所を詳しく把握しているわけではありません。城塞が通れる道があるか知らないと言っていい。竜族の知り合いがいるのですね。ならばその者に聞くと良いでしょう。インフルース王国内の竜族ならば内部の情報を持っていると思われます。
わかったよ。まずは山のふもとに城塞を動かすね。よーし、張り切っちゃうよ。
Okay, right. That whole 2 fights, I think, took a lot out of me. Isaac glazing over worse than Max's keyboard here, and I think it is time that we call it a night. Still though, a whole chapter done one day, albeit, well, one session, albeit a very short chapter, which means just 7, 8, 9, and 10 to go, and surely it's only get harder from here. Still, we'll leave all this for the future session of Amayui, which will be most likely Wednesday next week. As for me, time for sleep, and when I wake up, it's time for State of Decay. What a wonderful world to be in. So until then, it's a cheers and a cheerio.